Untitled 2.
What?
Untitled 2. That's what the. This is Untitled 2, so we don't know what this is now. So
it's not the first.
When you go into it's not the first, and when you go into the barracks, you'll see like Untitled.
It's like fuck.
It's an untitled. It's an untitled event, so I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah, it's like what happened during this.
Yep.
And it's just random recordings of everybody else from different places.
Yep.
From different concerts and like just like different events, just like E3 like 2000. It's like I never got this.
I never got this show. What happened?
It's like I was like what, like 5, 6? I was never there.
Was E3 even a thing?
It's like
where was E1 and E2?
Well, why do we jump to E3?
I don't know.
Damn, bro.
I remember someone told me what E3 stood for, but I forgot.
Just what was it? Electronics? Was it not like electronics?
I thought it was like electronics to the third power, I guess.
Like I don't know what the 3 stands for. That just fucking came out of nowhere. They're just like, Like what number? What's your favorite number, bro?
Like
6? Nah.
What's half of that?
No.
What's half of that? 3.
3.
Gotcha.
You know that'll work. Let's just call it E3. Sure.
Yo, Eddie. E. Okay, name.
Just named it after one guy who divided his favorite number.
And it was like, yo, Eddie, what's your favorite number? 6. Half of that.
Half of that, bro.
3. E3. We got it.
All right, we got it. We got ourselves an event.
We got our convention going.
Let's get this set up.
Wait,
thus E3 was born.
Facts.
It was born out the womb. You see the doctor's like, oh, it's a
healthy
E3, and then it's just the baby with like E3 just cropped over its face.
Yeah, you see all developers around it and shit.
Yeah. You see like Square Enix and Microsoft, Sony.
You see like the face of the pregnant woman is like the developer, and it's like, oh, you have a healthy baby E3. Like, all right, well, I guess that means the conference is gonna go well.
It's gonna go well. The mother itself is the developers. Yeah, and that's pretty much what E3 is, really.
Pretty much. Who can whip out the biggest game?
Schlong.
Yeah, the biggest schlong of their game.
Let me show you my schlong. This E3. Welcome to our press conference. Welcome to
our press conference called Schlong.
Just walk out with no pants.
Welcome to our. Someone's like, yo, we get tackled so hard.
It's like, what's this? We just showing off our schlongs, man. We got something good for y'all. Enjoy.
Just start meat spinning.
Helicopter dicks.
Yeah, they'll start doing magic tricks.
See security coming out of nowhere. It's like, oh, well, all right, this is our conference is over.
Hit us with the spears, dog. Like Rhino.
Gotta take him down. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, this is number 3. Third podcast. That's right. E3, third podcast. It's all connected. Everything.
It's all one.
Yeah, the universe has connected itself all in one.
It's like Treyarch, we combined the Nova gas.
Yeah. Treyarch has Nova gas. I'm pretty sure they do at this point.
And they gassed the campaign.
Don't make me sad. I like the Call of Duty campaigns, damn it. I mean, they weren't the best.
But it's just that Black Ops.
Good.
We'll get to that later when
good.
we get to that next one.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that at some point.
But yeah. What's going on, guys?
So, as you know, Anthony, Adrian, Anthony.
Yo.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Adrian.
That is Adrian. And this
is not two best friends. It's AA Retro.
Fuck. Yeah, now this is our third podcast. Of the AA Retro. We have a YouTube channel. If you don't know by now, well, now you know.
Neither do we.
Oh, we never knew. We learned this out yesterday.
Yup.
What are you, Logan Paul?
No, I'm Draymond Green. Yup.
Oh Jesus, that's not.
I like that one. Yup.
Oh God, bro. No. But yeah. So, we're gonna be talking about what we did. So yeah, we decided to skip a month. A lot of things was happening. We didn't really have time for it, and important things were coming. The truth is, we got lazy, but
That and no one likes jobs.
No one likes jobs, but here we are.
We got everyone out here trying to survive.
That's right. So we got a lot to
discuss here.
Yes.
So far, I'm seeing here a lot of Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
So far, this top half is a lot of Nintendo. I'm not like the biggest Nintendo fan, but what's going on here?
Yeah. So first of all, how was your 2 months? How have they been?
Pretty
good, great.
Excellent. I wouldn't say not excellent. I didn't do anything excellent the last month. I mean, like, I got for right now. I'm working at like a different place
than usual.
Yeah, I'm working at a different store. It's an hour away from our original store, and like everyone was saying like it was like a bitch of a drive on I-95 to get there, but I'm just like, after driving like 5 times, I'm just like, it ain't too bad. And then I got over my fear on being on the highway. It's like at first like people were passing me, but then I evolved into passing the people. I'm just like, I gotta get where I gotta be.
When I'm driving on the highway, sometimes I look at other drivers, man, and they be driving real stupid like, man, and I just be like, damn, are you high?
Like, I gotta get
on the way.
Like, I gotta get away.
I
gotta swerve.
It's like they must be high.
I gotta swerve before he swerves me, dude.
Yeah. The highway's dangerous.
Yeah.
No one knows how to drive.
And I hate when I go like really early in the morning, and so like it's dark, and then especially when there's trucks here, I'm just like, I gotta like, this is some Shadow of the Colossus kind of shit now.
Yeah, just start playing the theme.
Yeah, and you see me like the left, like I'm looking behind, like I can go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta. As a gear shifter.
Get in the gear shift, yeah.
It's like I gotta, or in this case, Honda.
Honda, come on.
Honda.
Let's go. And then it's just like you just your Honda just does like a wheelie. It's like no.
Honda, no. I drive off a cliff, Honda dies.
Oh god, my Honda died.
But besides that, I got over my fear on the highway. Before I showed up here, I was reading a manga, and I only read it because I saw a meme where it's just like, it was discussing. Actually, let me pull it up. It was like discussing a whole bunch of things about regret, and then it pulled up something on a manga, and so I was like, I have to check it out, or I had to see the comments of what it was. Oh, I just saw it too. That one right there. It's like that one. Like, I had to look in the comments of what it was called, and then it's called Metamorphosis. Yeah, it's called Metamorphosis. So I had to look. I looked it up. Metamorphosis. Yeah, and I was like, Metamorphosis, and I'm reading. It's like it's I guess it's getting A-rated now. It was a hentai.
Oh, nice.
Or doujin, but it wasn't your typical doujin that had a story. Your typical sex story. It had a tragedy horror to it. It had its main character, who was a nerdy girl from middle school that didn't want to be nerdy anymore, and she wanted to go through a change. And I will tell you, it was the most fucked up change I've ever witnessed. I mean, for those that are watching this and want to plan on reading Metamorphosis, I mean, you're probably not gonna like it. Like, after overall, like, the character sucked. Like, the art was fantastic, of course. It's by a guy named I forgot his name. I just learned it. I'm probably gonna butcher it too. It's like Shindo L.
Like L from Death Note.
Yeah, like Shindo L. That's his like
the L.
No, Shindo L.
L.
Let me see if I can look him up.
So it's not a single letter.
It's not a single letter. It's a full thing.
It's full.
But yeah, like his art style, like he's good. Oh wait, I just saw it. Right here. Can we go back? No. Can we do this? No. Can we go backwards, please?
You got it, Adrian.
Yeah, I do this. I got this.
Master the technology.
I mastered the iPhone.
Yes.
Or you know what? Fuck iPhone. I got Google. Shindo L. Yeah.
Shindo L. Okay.
Yeah, he's a known hentai artist, and he makes very good art. But besides that, overall, for like story and characters, I'm just like, it's a nah.
Yeah.
Like with the concept, though, I'm just like, it was interesting. Just like the main character was weak. Everything that happened was really fucked up. I'll tell you that.
So what, you're gonna
I'm gonna go do it.
drop it?
No, I already finished it.
Oh.
It was short. It was only like 4 chapters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a very quick one. I wouldn't call it a one shot, but a 4 shot, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
And in terms of anime, nothing really. Nothing new.
Yeah.
I'm just letting shit pass by. Nothing really for this season. Until they announce until they give like an actual like release date on Vinland Saga. And that is pretty much about like Vikings and shit.
Ooh.
So whenever they decide to announce that, then I'll be like, anime time?
Like anime time?
Anime time?
Was that it?
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
got more stuff?
No, that's it.
Alright. Cool. So as for moi, I watched a lot of things. I played a lot of things. But I won't go into too much detail. I'll just kind of say what I watched and what I thought real quick, and then kind of move on because we got a lot of stuff. So one thing I watched was it was a movie called The Outsiders or The Outsider, and it's about like I like to say I think 2 hours. It's a 2-hour movie, I think, or close. It's about it's starring Jared Leto, who recently was the Joker. And he was also in the what was it? Trying to remember. It was
The one where he played as a girl.
The hell? No.
Yeah, that was one. That's one of his things.
What was that movie called?
I forgot what that was one, but he played as a girl. He got like a fucking Oscar for that shit.
Oh my gosh! All right, well, more research is needed, I guess.
Mega lol.
But what was that? Blade Runner.
Oh, Blade Runner.
He was in the new, like the remake of it.
one?
Yeah, in like 2000. What was it last year? 2017.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I think so.
I don't remember watching it this year.
Yeah, I don't remember it coming out this year. So yeah, it must have been last year. So yeah, he was in that too. And so pretty much it's about him, and they don't talk too much about like his past, pretty much. Though they kind of like bring up a character in which he's like, "Hey, buddy, remember me?" type characters. And so pretty much he's pretty much like a kind of like a soldier of some sort. But I guess he got captured, so he got put in jail. And he ends up having like a mate, like a cellmate, and he's like, "Hey, if you help me get out of this alive, I'll help you get out of jail." And he's like, "Okay, it's better than being in jail, I guess." And so he helps out this guy who is a part of the Yakuza, and he then ends up joining the Yakuza. Now let me tell you that he is obviously an American joining the Yakuza. And he doesn't know Japanese.
Where was this game when I wanted it?
Not around. And so this man is, like pretty much everything they're saying, he doesn't really understand, but he's just
following
But
along.
he does understand.
It's like he doesn't know what they're talking about,
but he
knows what they're talking about.
Kinda, yeah. He gets the
like he doesn't know what they're saying, but he knows what they're talking about. Like, oh, they're talking about that shit.
Yeah, okay. yeah. So like, this man will like. There was one scene in which him and like one of his Yakuza buddies was trying to like talk to some guy about some negotiation, and like I said, he doesn't understand Japanese, but he understands what's going on, kinda.
He read the subtitles,
or like pretty much.
He read the subtitles.
He just looks down and like, yeah, there it is. He's like, what did you just say about me?
Just call me a faggot. Like, I saw subtitles right there. See him hold the word.
Yeah.
call me a faggot right here.
Look, I read it. But yeah, nah, like they pretty much, yeah, and like they're talking in Japanese, and like out of nowhere, like I said, he doesn't understand them, but he kind of gets the gist. He just punches the man out of nowhere. Just straight up punches the man, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
You don't even know what he's saying. He could have said you.
He could have. But like the tone, I guess he read the tone of like, oh, he's not gonna negotiate. I better just punch him, and then me and my friend here are just gonna have to whip his ass. And they just they just proceed to do that, and I'm just like, Wow. I mean, okay. Like, I mean, yeah, Yakuzas do that. That's normal. But I'm just like, why did you punch him? I didn't understand what he was
American
saying.
Man, you don't know what he said. Why are you doing that?
Why did you do that? Oh my god. Okay. But you know, overall, it was a good movie. At least I thought so. It was. I mean, it was entertaining. I mean, it didn't deserve no Oscar, but it was all right. It wasn't good, like, you know, Yakuza-esque, like, foreign with non-foreigner in it movie, you know what I mean? So it was all right. It was all right. But yeah, so I watched that. I watched a bunch of show called Terrace House, which is pretty much just a it's a kind of like a reality show without the, I mean, there is kind of drama, but it's not like fake drama, you know. It's pretty much like
there's no anyone slamming their head in the walls, is there?
No.
Season 4
it's
Jersey
pretty much
Shore
just
with the
Japanese reality show with like six people overall, 3 guys, 3 girls, and they pretty much just live in like a big house together, and you know, that's pretty much it. That is the premise. And there's like people who also like watch the show and like give their opinions on it. So like we're watching the show, right? And then after like a good, like, let's say 15 minutes of us watching it, it'll cut to like these other people who are watching the show, and pretty much they'll talk about what they saw, and pretty much they're like, sometimes they'll be like they'll be roasting like the people on the show.
So instead of it being like the people from the show talking shit, it's just random people talking shit.
Oh yeah. So instead of
so it'll be like me and you, and so instead of like us arguing, it'll cut to me and be like, man, that guy Anthony was being a faggot at that moment, yada yada, this and that, and then this one's different. You have a fucking different.
So it's pretty much like a cast of people,
a cast of people
dedicated to talking about like, oh, I think they should have done this, and then, you know, or like, I can't believe he did that, that was so stupid, ha ha ha, and everyone laughs at him. Is like, why did he do that? That was the most dumbest thing he could have done, and and then they proceed to laugh at them, and yeah, so it's pretty much that. There's several different types of Terrace houses is out right now. There's one in like Hawaii, and then there's one like in
Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean, actually there's a bunch, but it recently in like 2015, I would say, that when they decided to work with, you know, Netflix and do the whole, so then it got translated, and so yeah, I'm watching the first one, which is what's it called, like Boys and Girls in the City. It's pretty much just them being in, you know, like in the city, so it's like the regular standard, and I was watching that a bunch, and I was enjoying that. I'm almost done with it, though. Recently, you know, I kind of just like stopped watching it, but I'll get back to it. That's enjoyable. I enjoy it. You know, it's just people just doing their stuff. I'm like, this is somehow enjoyable. And I also watched another Japanese thing, and what was it called? Okay, give me a second. I gotta find out.
True.
But pretty much the premise of this show is like, it's about, what was it, like 16? There's a bunch of people. I don't know how many people.
God damn, it's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit in here.
But yeah, there's a bunch of people in which they all go on like they spend like a couple of days, like 3, I think. And they try to get to like know each other and see if they can't like fall in love. But everybody on that show has like a dark secret, so eventually everybody has to reveal their dark secret. Okay, so the show is called Real Love, and everyone has like a dark secret, right? And you know, at some point, you know, like this like bell goes off, right? And it's like, oh, it's time for someone to reveal their dark secret. And so like some people will be like oh, I'm like 8 million like yen in debt and stuff like that, or like, you know, I had sex with a bunch of people, like, you know, like over like 200 or something, and it's just like secrets like those, and and it's just funny just being like, oh, it's time to reveal your dark secret. And like and so pretty much that's how it goes. And then at the end of it, you know, they you know, obviously have to be like, I accept this person for who they are. And see, in this one, this is where they actually do the one-on-ones, in which you're like, wow, that's their dark secret? Oh god, thank god I didn't hang out with them type like situations. And it's just like, oh, okay. And so pretty much at the end of the show, they have to like confess to the person, or usually it's the guy who has to confess to the girl, like, you know, pretty much like, will you go out with me?
And these are all set paired people, so it's 8 and 8. 8 boys, 8
like,
girls.
I think there was an uneven amount of guys. There was like, let's just say there was like at least like 8 guys and like 12 or 13 girls, you know what I mean?
Right.
So there was like kind of like an uneven amount. I'm not sure if that's their purpose was to do that or not, but that's how it happened. And yeah, like so yeah, they would have to at the end like confess or whatever, and then the girl chooses who they want, or chooses no one, I guess, if they're not feeling anybody. And yeah, it was just funny just seeing everyone just be like, oh, you hear that bell, and then like one of the hosts would be like, all right, time to go up and give them the card so they can read out aloud to everyone their dark secret. And you know, everyone's just over here sweating like, oh shit, is it me? And it's just funny. And most of the, to be honest, like most of the secrets weren't even that bad, you know. I was expecting like some like real like dark stuff, but it was just like, yeah, like just the ones I mentioned before is like oh, I'm just like in debt with a lot of money. It's like, oh, I mean, that's bad.
That sounds like everybody.
Doesn't, you know, like I'm like, okay, I mean, I could probably deal with that, you know. Now if it was like a dark secret where it's like, yeah, I cut someone in half, I'd be like,
I was like, yeah, I ate this kitten's face and I went on
and I kind of liked it. So that's what I was expecting, but no, it wasn't anything super dark. So I was like, but it was still like a fun show. Was it a good one? But it was fun. So yeah, there was that. And see, I mean, for some reason I haven't been watching anime as much these past couple of months, so there's nothing really to say there. And in terms of games, I've been going through Kingdom Hearts and like Devil May Cry, and occasionally, you know, playing Dragon Ball Z. And obviously because, you know, E3 showed around, so once Kingdom Hearts showed again and Devil May Cry, I was like,
Demon Pass.
I know, yeah. And like, I was like, I gotta catch up. So, you know, at this point I beat the first Devil May Cry, and I'm halfway through the second one. And yeah, I really like the first one.
Why?
Yeah, it has its moments. It has its voice acting moments. There's not many voice acting cutscenes, but when there is, it's some good stuff.
It's great.
It was the first one I liked a lot. It was fun. It was, you know, it was Devil May Cry, you know, where, you know, tap, hold,
tap.
Like wait a couple seconds, tap some more buttons.
Get your stylish points.
Yeah,
you can't spam the same.
Points.
You can't spam the same shit. Otherwise, you're a loser.
That's right. That's right.
I'm sorry.
Except for me, I do that all the time. And
you weren't stylish.
No.
Are you gonna be stylish in 5?
Yes. Only because if I don't know if you heard, but apparently like you know, like Revengeance, how you're fighting, and it'll be like, like, you know, it has the music, right?
Yeah.
But it's just instrumentals, and then like you get halfway through the fight, and then the vocals come in.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I've done everything I've done, you know, like that.
Mm.
And that's what pretty much in Devil May Cry 5 they're trying to go for that.
Oh yeah.
So like when you fight somebody, it'll just be instrumentals, but then but as the more stylish you are, the vocals will kick in.
Oh.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, oh wow, okay, that's nice. And so like that's the only reason why I'll be like I gotta be stylish so I can hear those
stylish,
vocals. Yeah.
Embrace the darkness that's within
Pretty
me.
much, yeah.
Right.
That would be, yeah. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea. So yeah, in that game, yes, I will be stylish. But in one, no, nothing like that. All right, well, I guess I'll just stinger all day.
What
Just,
the fuck? Yeah.
like
Yeah.
stinger, like I played through 1, and I played through 4, and I'll tell you what, the stinger, bruh, it's a go-to, man. It's a go-to for me. Doing the stinger, it's so effective, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And like a lot of the enemies get knocked back by it too. So it's like, I mean, come on. But I mean, I do combos. It's not like I stinger all day, but
That's how you fight the bosses?
yeah, like if I'm in trouble, I mean, no, how I fight the bosses is I fight them until I get double trigger, and then I pop my double trigger, and I eat all the damage, and then I beat them up.
Oh, so every Devil May Cry speedrunner.
Yeah, because that seemed to be the only way to do it in
Devil May Cry 1, yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be in terms of everyone saying like Devil May Cry is 1, but it's aged. And yeah, it's kind of aged, but it's not. It hasn't aged as much as I thought. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be real, like but I'm like, no, it's just as like
just
jank
old.
as I thought. Yeah,
just old.
Just as old as I thought. So it wasn't as bad. And like I said, I'm now halfway through 2, and so I will give you my thoughts on that. Oh boy. Now everyone, the infamous Devil May Cry 2. Everybody talks about it like it's the worst ever. And I'm here to say that it's true. No, I'm joking. It's actually not as bad as a lot of people are saying. But that's the thing, is that when I heard about Devil May Cry, series, and people are like, a lot of people are like, how do I start the series? Some people, and others are just like, what are the good ones? What are the bad ones? And they'll explain that, right? How it's like 1 is okay, 3 is very good, 4 is also good, but it's
boring,
repetitive.
Yeah.
It sucks that you have to do pretty much the same thing twice
in reverse.
And and DMC, the new is like 2000, when it came out, 2013,
about
around there, just called DMC. That one, it was like, yeah, that one's, I don't. Well, actually, people are like, the combat's good.
Yeah,
but like
in terms of like the story, it was really, really bad. But the combat, for me, I find that probably like it was top notch. It was good.
Yeah. So like there's that, and then 2. Everyone would come up to 2, and if you played 2, it's like, what do you think about 2? They'd be like, it sucks. It's the worst
one ever made.
It's the worst they've and not having played 3 or DMC, I can't give my opinions on those, but 2, it's not really. I guess maybe the Devil May Cry series, it's the worst one, but as a game, it's not really bad. It's just really easy, cause like playing the first one and playing the fourth one, they're challenging, but they're challenging to an extent as to like, I can do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I try good enough, you know what I mean? But in terms of 2, it's like there is no challenge. Yeah. It's you breeze through that game. And I mean, there's a couple people who will, back it up, just saying like 2 is the latest like in the timeline.
Yeah.
Saying, because it's the latest one in the timeline, so Dante's super strong, and so of course everything's easy to Dante at that point, you know what I mean?
Like, that's not the point.
And it's just like
that's,
okay, I guess that could be true, you know what I mean? Because it's the most experienced Dante, but like in terms of the player, especially since this was the second game,
it's like, I don't want to be holding him. I don't want Capcom holding my hand that bad.
It's like, when I played the first one, I liked the first one because it was challenging and it was hard, but to an extent as to, I can still do this, I can still beat it.
Yep.
But this one was like, no,
this
like it was
hard.
just
I don't even want to finish it.
It was like, there's no challenge. It's easy. The combos of like, hitting the button like twice or 3 times and then holding, like pausing and then mashing the button out again to do different combos, that's gone. The only combos you can do is mash the button, or like move forward and then mash the button. Those are the only 2 combos. There's no other combos. There's no like you can't buy new combos. You can buy like an upgraded version of your sword to make it stronger, but you can't get different combos.
It ain't the Alistair dog.
So they got rid of that, and it's just like and you can legit just like once you shoot your enemy, that's it. You just pop them up in the air and you just spam the shooting and you just kill them. And it's not like it takes forever too. It does actually a decent amount of damage. So it's like you could be like, I'm just mash the shoot button. I'm gonna shoot everything, and like they get stunned. They can't do anything about it, and it's super easy. And like it's already easy as that, but like when you go into Devil Trigger, I mean it's supposed to help you out, yeah, but
not one shot everyone.
It's ridiculous. Like going into Devil Trigger is like it makes you more powerful, and then like I said, like the gun was already good on its own, like being in regular Dante, but like in Devil Trigger, like you're shooting out like legit like a machine gun, like it's like grrr, like that, bruh, and their health just drains, and it's just like wow, okay, and then that's why everyone doesn't really like that Devil May Cry, is because of how easy it is and that there's barely any combos. And you know, I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, Devil May Cry has the best stories, but you know, it doesn't help with when you have all this easy stuff and you're not enjoying the gameplay, and then you watch the story and that's not as great as, you know, as it is. So it's just like wow. So I mean, it's still a game to go through, and they added some cool mechanics that weren't in the first one, but then they took out some cool mechanics that were in the first one. So it's like, what were you doing?
What are you working with here?
Yeah, so
it's like you took something primitive and then you give something like easy and like basic.
Yeah, because like you can run on the walls, and that's cool, and do like flips, and like you know how Dante does the little spin with the shooting. Yeah. Well, he doesn't do that, but he kind of does it like he'll like do a nose dive and shoot.
That's Matrix 1.
And that's cool. I mean, it's not as cool as when he starts spinning. That's an advanced version, but that's where it started, I guess. Yeah. And that's cool.
Yeah, like you know how like my man, like cool. You know how gravity defying that is. My man jumped up in the sky, face down, and just started spinning.
Yeah, do the nose dive. Yeah. How the fuck? Oh yeah, you can also shoot in different directions, which is also cool, like Bayonetta. But yeah, like
cool when he gets his ranger, when he gets his shot, when he has the shotgun. Like,
yeah,
he shoots the shit like a nunchuck, bro. I'm like, there you go.
What 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking he gets a shot.
I've seen stuff from like 3 where he does like nunchuck moves.
Oh, yeah, nunchuck. Oh, when you get the guitar, bro. Oh,
yeah, I seen him play the guitar, but I haven't used the guitar yet. Mm-hmm. And then I've seen him use it in like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Bro, the guitar, bro. It's so. That's probably my favorite weapon in 3.
But yeah, so I'm halfway through, and that's like kind of my perspective. It's not like the worst thing. I'm not like, you know, because to be honest, I'm still kind of having fun with it. But it's just like I'm just breezing through it. It's so easy, and I guess it helps the fact that I'm trying to go through all the Devil May Cry games. Yeah. But in terms of like, experiencing, it's just like it's real easy. So there's no challenge that I kind of enjoyed from the first one and the fourth one there. You know what I mean? It's just like shoot, and just shoot them in the air, and then they're dead.
I'm playing arcade shooter now.
Next one, okay. Devil Trigger.
I'm playing Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, so like, you know, but that's how it is. So that's what. There's that, and yeah, Kingdom Hearts. You know, I never played the first one, so I gotta go back and play that one. I played some of 2, but never beat it. And recently I beat it. Very obviously good game. But the story is, well, we all know the story of darkness and light, so I don't gotta explain that. But, you know, that is a good game, and, you know, I'm gonna go through that series too, so. And that's pretty much what I've been up to in terms of these these couple of months. So, yeah. Devil May Cry.
Kick
demon ass.
Gotta keep some demon. Oh, they better not introduce her bad. That's it. As long as they don't butcher her.
I think she's cool.
I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying they don't fuck her up. That's it. I'm not saying she's a bad character. As long as they don't introduce her bad and they do her poor.
do her port. It seems like what I've seen, she's just like that good, and she's gonna be that good side character, I guess, that supportive character. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, here we go. Into the couple of months.
Let's get on with the news.
The show.
Or the show.
Or whatever.
Whatever the hell you want to call it at this point.
Yeah, at this point. So let's see.
I don't really give a shit.
So yeah, we'll do that one. What was this?
Nintendo sued.
Yeah, so pretty much, let's see what this one's about. I had this one, real quick. Apparently, Nintendo, is being sued.
Again?
For, I guess it's alleged, Switch, design. And that, has an infringement, patent. So yeah, pretty much, let's read what's going on here. Nintendo is being sued again, by Game Vice again. They claim that they stole their idea, and let's see that the Joy-Cons are the same exact as the Game Vices. So yeah, pretty much. It's funny because we talked about this.
Yeah, that's why it's really coming back to me now.
Yeah, on Rogue Galaxy episode let's just say 8 or 9, around there. It was very early where Adrian mentioned that there was a company, though I don't think he mentioned the name.
Yeah, I just said there was a company.
But he said there was a company that was suing the Switch for the fact that it was the Switch, and that it was the same design as. The Game Vice.
So I guess they're coming back again.
Yeah, so yeah, the company was the Game Vice. And, yeah, so pretty much, yeah, they're going to try to sue Nintendo. I don't know how that's going, but I'll tell you what I think of how it's going. It's not going anywhere.
They're going to win.
Yeah, because like we mentioned before, Nintendo, they never lose. In terms of, especially in terms of
lawsuits.
Yeah,
and
lawsuits
shit.
and stuff.
Hell?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see, is there anything else? Game Vice. See, the nature of the complaint is the same as the one, last year. And yeah, so that's
so pretty much what there is that they're salty that their Switch is not working, but Nintendo's Switch is working.
Yeah, that their Switch isn't working out for them.
Because it's something it supports Apple and Samsung tablets, smartphones and tablets.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool if I want to act as if my fucking my phone was a controller, but just that's what tapping is for. The whole thing making it a controller. Holding it like this is already making it the controller itself. The fact that you want to put sides on the controller.
I'm not gonna lie, having the touchscreen options, I always hated that about I didn't play too many phone games, but the ones that I did and had those type of features,
the movings.
I never, with the ones where it's here's the joystick.
Here's your joystick and
here
are your buttons. Yeah,
I hated those. I hate those games that. I don't hate the games that have them, but I don't like that feature.
It's understandable
because it's just it's so
it's
weird.
It's depending where you put depending where you put your it's you end up sliding over there. It's I gotta reset my movement.
Yeah, and it's just it's on the screen that I'm touching, and it's I can't see half the screen now because my thumbs are covering because I'm trying to play this game on my phone. And so the idea of having actual controllers on the side, I think that's cool, but I'm not really, I don't really play games on my phone. That's what the Switch is for. And or my DS, or even the Vita, but RIP.
What was that? You want to make that shit?
But yeah, that's what that's for. And so I guess they gotta try. If they can win, that's what they're wishing. But it's Nintendo, so it's,
with the sale, with the amount of sales,
they gotta I don't think they can. Obviously they can't take Switches away from people, but if they win the lawsuit, I mean, it's possible they can stop making them and having them make games for it and stuff like that, you know, and get money out of it as well.
At that point, what I see with this company, they should just stop being punks and just join in on the fun.
I mean, to be honest, what I think the best thing for them to do is just not sue Nintendo. I mean, yeah, give it a go, I guess. But obviously, if it was me, I'd be like, I mean, logically, I know Nintendo. Like, I would at least do some research before suing them, and I know that they're a very big company, which means very big law, you know, like lawyers in the game, and just like
you're about to get wrecked.
They probably have lots
like
of money.
They're gonna pull out the papers. They're gonna pull out the stacks of money. They're gonna pull out the Ace Attorney's dog.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, they're gonna pull out like 5 Phoenix Wrights.
Like, I was just about to say that. And all like the guys with the visors and shit. They're about to sue everybody.
You know, gonna get like Capcom to help them out.
Yeah, I see Ryu in a suit with the gi, but it's like the Eagle Raptor animation. Yeah, like looking like that. I'm like, yo, they're ready to sue us, bro.
Yeah, so they probably got a lot of money to hire a lot of lawyers, and stuff like it. So it's just like I find it kind of hard, though. I mean,
and especially for a company that's doing stuff for like just like cell phone stuff.
Like, I mean, I assume that they're not very big, at least not as big as Nintendo.
I'm here versus like a console company.
So, I mean, I wouldn't neglect them for trying, because you never know. But at the same time, it's just like
you never know. But it's obvious you see how this all comes by.
Yeah, you obviously see how this is gonna end up. So, yeah. That's my thought on that.
It's one of those moments like you see the L dog, just take it, but you can still try.
Yeah, me personally, I'd be like, I'm gonna just continue doing my thing, and I just and that's that. I'll lead Nintendo to do Nintendo.
They might as well just make third party software for them.
Yeah, I mean that could work too. I mean that's on them though, But yeah, so there's that.
Wait, skip one.
That one.
The first one. No, go back.
I'll go back though?
Up one. No, not the article. That one.
This one.
Switch Pro controller.
Yeah. You want this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, another thing on the docket, which is the Switch Pro controller, that is, for the Switch. There's support coming to the Steam for it. So apparently at some point you can use your Switch Pro controller for Steam?
Steam games?
Yeah. I think that's neat.
That's neat.
I don't have a Pro controller for the Switch. Though I was planning on getting one, just to have one, but I mean I'm perfectly fine with using Joy-Cons.
The whole Joy-Con controller, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's fine, I guess. I wish they were kind of a bit bigger, but I mean it doesn't bother me too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the fact that this is a feature for the Steam is cool. Steam always, doing controller support. Because, not everyone plays with keyboard and mouse.
Not everyone can hold a PlayStation controller. Not everyone can hold an Xbox controller. Not everyone can hold a Nintendo controller.
No one's pro at the,
Yeah, no one's pro at the...
Yeah. Who knows, But I just think that's cool. But I just don't... I mean, it's kind of weird as to what, because they never done this before. With other Nintendo, controllers. Pro controllers, like the Wii U one or the Wii one, but okay, sure. I mean,
I guess you can try it out. I mean,
I guess the Switch did good, so they're like, hey,
I guess PC compatible.
Maybe people are on Switch and they're like, I'd like to play PC games on Switch controller.
Nintendo, you gotta put a Nintendo game on the computer?
No. No. That'll never happen.
I mean,
well, never say never, but hey.
I mean, it seems like they're getting in the direction.
I mean,
it's step one. You gotta start small.
Yeah, I guess so. This is where it starts.
The Pro controller.
When
I mean, Nintendo they did combine with Microsoft, right?
When Nintendo and Steam will survive together.
That's. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that was a Microsoft thing.
So if I see that, I mean, that we might see a Nintendo game on the PC soon.
No. I mean, crossplay, yeah. Not a Nintendo game. That's an exclusive. There would be no point if it's on the PC. I mean, Microsoft does, say, oh, this is exclusive, but it's also on the PC. But That's because Microsoft, Windows, it's just all interlinked with them. But Nintendo, no. I mean, they're doing this, yeah, sure, but their own exclusives on PC as well, no. I think one of the things actually keeping the Nintendo with their consoles going is their exclusive, obviously. And if that was on PC, that would it would hit hard, I would say. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool.
$70? No, I'm good.
Wait, what?
$70, I'm good.
Oh, for the Pro Controller?
Yeah.
They're expensive. That's why I was like, I'd like to get one, but I'm kind of holding off because I'm okay with the Joy-Cons, and it's pretty expensive.
Fuck.
So
I can get a fake one on Amazon.
Yeah, but those are cheap, bro. Fuck them shits, man. I fucking got that Xbox 360 controller off the Amazon, bro. You saw how that.
Because you got the wrong. You didn't get the real. You got the one that said like, oh, here's something that's like the Xbox controller, so it's not Xbox controller.
Yeah, but you're saying get the fake one, but the fake one looks like that shit, Like, what are you saying? Get the real fake one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna pay $70, I'd rather get a real fake one.
It's like, don't get the fake one. Get the real fake.
Get a real fake one. There's a difference between cheap shit and cheap shit.
No, there's a difference.
And the Mad Cat controllers, those were cheap shit.
There's a difference. There's like, God damn it. There's a difference between there's a difference between cheap stuff that is cheap and broken, and cheap stuff that is cheap and good.
You want good product,
but cheap.
You want cheap pricing, but good product.
Yeah.
And Mad Catz definitely was expensive and bad product.
I thought they were cheap and good. I mean, I don't know.
Sometimes they could be cheap and good.
Some of them were good.
There was one time
the Xbox controllers.
There was one PlayStation controller I had where it was cheap and good.
I never got the PlayStation ones.
It lasted me like a good year and a half. Yeah, but there was an Xbox one I had. I pressed the X button I never had Xbox after that. It got stuck. I'm just like, that's not you about to do me, dog.
Nah, cause
Mad Catz, why?
Cause the X
and especially when they're all clear too, it ain't gonna work.
Like the Xbox, I remember I had a couple as a kid, and those were fine for me and my cousin and my sister. It was fine. They were okay. They weren't the best, yeah, but they worked fine for me. But then that's the only ones I've had. I never had the PlayStation 2 ones or the those four on, I guess. And they were the clear ones too, so I never had a problem with those. I mean, a couple they went bad, yeah, but there was a couple that I was okay with, but they weren't that great. So it is what it is. But this is this. So this is cool. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah. Here we go. Alright,
who's this?
So if you remember the last time we were on a podcast, we talked about Radical Heights, the Battle Royale, and how Cliffy B was like, stop stealing my employees, and we want to be like number 3 in the game and stuff like that. So here he is again. I don't know if it's going to be for the last time, but for the time being. So yeah, Cliffy B is stepping away from the games, saying that Boss Key Production, which was the company that he made after all, he was done with making Gears and stuff, decided to make Radical Heights and the other hero shooter, Lawbreakers.
Right.
So yeah, he's saying that it is no more. They're done.
Make a law.
Very quickly, actually. Radical Heights, they dropped that game, and it wasn't even like a month before the game was out that they were like, alright, we're done. So yeah, pretty much, Cliffy B says that he's pretty much done, and that for 4 years he set out to make the world's class video game studio and to hire a bunch of cool people with cool talents in the industry. But they worked hard, and we've had our ups and downs, even though they only made 2 games, so it wasn't that much.
There's a lot of downs in this case.
Yeah, I guess so. And that He said that I'd like to think that we were having fun doing it, but we attempt to scramble, to make a huge battle royale game at the last second, Radical Heights, and that, Lawbreakers was a great game, but unfortunately it failed due to the fact that it didn't get enough tension, and the fact that it was a little too late, a little too little, a little too late, and that obviously video games will forever be a part of who he is.
Was Lawbreakers a free for all?
And that no.
It was a team shooter?
It was like, I don't know, $50 or 40. And that he hopes to make.
No. Was it a free for all, like the gameplay?
I don't know. It was Overwatch.
Okay, so yeah, so it was a team shooter.
It was like a team-based shit.
So you got a team. So that's where I see where.
Yeah. So
that's where I see where this man made his mistakes.
So there you go. And that also apparently something happened like within his family, and he's like, I need to take a break and handle that situation too. I don't think it says it in this article, but I remember reading
there was family and sick pet. That's all we need
as well. So he was like, now I definitely need to take the break.
Yeah.
So yeah. There's not much to say besides, goddamn.
That sucks. I mean, like, so he made Lawbreakers, the team shooter, and then he made Radical Heights,
which
pretty much a battle royale.
And then to quickly try to get attention so that maybe they could support the company, they decided to be like, well, battle royale is popular. We make a battle royale, we'll get popular too, and we will continue to make games while holding Radical Heights. But like he said, too little, too late.
Yeah.
They didn't jump fast enough to it. First of all, and second, they tried to then make their own thing, even though there was already competition that was very strong in the game, and it just didn't work out. The fact that they did that, and especially the fact they were like, let's also rush to make a quick one, and and that's just how it just went down, and now they are no longer a thing. So sucks, but hopefully everyone else that worked for that place hopefully gets a job again very quickly, which I assume they will, because you could always use more people.
Yep.
And hopefully whenever Cliffy B comes back, he won't be as cocky as he was, like, oh, I just woke up and all of a sudden I want to make a $1 million IP.
I can make the best game ever. I'm gonna challenge Overwatch.
Like, okay. And that the fact that he actually makes unique games, very interesting ones. Not saying that Lawbreakers wasn't unique, but it was just not it wasn't as better as the competition.
You think this should probably beat Overwatch?
There wasn't enough, like he said, traction. There wasn't enough attention to it, to the game, because it was, an Overwatch pretty much. And so yeah, hopefully he comes back not as cocky. It didn't
really pull me in for real. Like when the one trailer that was shown for it, I don't remember when the hell it was. Whenever it's like I saw it, and it's just like I feel like I'm just getting like a little Halo vibe from this, really.
Yeah, it kind of was like a Halo Overwatch type thing that they had going on. But yeah, I remember on YouTube they would always show the advertisement, and I was like, okay, this looks very like quick pace, like Quake and stuff, but it wasn't to my attention, I guess, because I've already played Overwatch and I was already good with that, so I didn't need a second Overwatch.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that's what kind of sucks. Mm-hmm. For some people, it's like I already have a Fortnite. I don't need a second Fortnite. You know what I mean? And that's what it sometimes comes down to. But yeah, that's what happened to Battleborn, and they got cursed. But
they got cursed and curb stomped,
which really sucks for them, because they were like on par with Overwatch. But
and what's even sucks even more, that it's not even a team shooter; it's a MOBA.
that's kind of like Overwatch.
That with the first person, it's a first person MOBA.
Well, it got mistaken.
You got making for Overwatch, and it's just like
it got mistaken for trying to be a competition with Overwatch.
That's why.
So everyone shedded on it, and like
this is like, damn it,
like,
bro. That game had so much potential. It was a first person shooter that had MOBA elements. I'm just like, I fucked with it.
Yeah, well,
but no one else did.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that people are still.
Yeah,
still
yeah.
So I'm like,
that fan base is somewhere hidden.
Somewhere hidden.
They're on the
yeah.
The village hidden in the Battleborn.
Yeah, I guess so. See Naruto poke his head out.
Mega lol.
But yeah, so there's that. Hopefully he comes back, like I said, a better person next time. So let's see what we got here. Switch Online.
It's the cheapest online service up to date. And that's facts.
What?
The Nintendo's online service.
What about it?
Isn't it like, how much is it?
Like 20.
Like 20? I thought it was like 10.
Well, let's find out. Let's see. The first in the history is selling online, premium. Let's see what else we got. But Nintendo has only recently begun to shed light on what's happening, so what it is. So pretty much, obviously it's an online service like Xbox,
everything now. Yeah,
it's,
companies need their money somehow.
If you don't know by now, then I don't know where you've been living, under a rock.
I'm hip. Like, everyone's getting so upset. Like, after this, it's like when they said it the first time, it's like everyone forgot, and then when it comes back to the light, everyone's just like, oh, what the fuck, Nintendo, what the hell? Everything was free. You made the Labo. What the? People, calm the hell down. They already said it. Like, people should have saw it coming.
I mean,
like,
it's
like I was a PlayStation fan, but then when Sony hit me with I'm paying for the online, I'm just like,
well, I gotta be a part of this.
I'm part of the Xbox crew now. Hey, what's up, guys?
I'll pay for you guys instead.
I'm paying. I'm hip.
You own me now.
Well, the main features: Mario Kart 8, Splatoon 2, ARMS. Speaking of Splatoon 2,
those are the games that have online multiplayer. So
did you mess with
the supporting?
Did you get the DLC for Splatoon 2?
No.
Okay.
I like Splatoon. Splatoon's cool, and sometimes I feel like I want to play it, go back to it, but I just don't. I don't.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe I will eventually, just to play it a little bit here and there. It's just that with all the stuff that is going on with what I'm doing, and all the games I'm trying to catch up with already, and just want to see, test out other games. Like Splatoon's always, it's on the back burner. So it's just like if I want to play something fun, multiplayer, like shooting type, I'd probably go back to Splatoon. But yeah, no, I haven't touched the expansion, but I've seen it. I'm like, this is cool, but not enough to grab me. So yeah, so that'll happen. And let's see, but as September of 2018, this year, this time of this recording, we'll be paying for those games online, so it's relatively coming soon. And that let's see, the ability to play a library of games and stuff, which will be updated on the basis. Let's see, have online capabilities, and we'll also have the cloud storage for saved data. So pretty much what they're saying is you can now store your saved data in the cloud.
Okay.
So if you somehow decide to run over your Switch, or have someone run over your Switch for you,
or just get a hammer and just go to town on it.
Yeah, throw it in front of a train.
Don't worry, you have the cloud save feature.
Yeah, now you won't be like, oh, there goes my 800 hours on Xenoblade 2.
Don't worry, it's on my cloud. It's in the cloud somewhere.
It's in the cloud somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, so.
May you rest in peace. My save data's dead now.
Just like the game. It's like, no.
But yeah, so they're having that, and that's what people are actually having. I think it's cool, but also people are also angry that this is a feature for this online service, because they're like, why do I have to pay $20 so I can save my stuff into the cloud? Why can't it just be free? Why can't I save my stuff for free? And instead of paying for $20, or I think $20, I'm pretty sure it was $20 for the online service, so then I can also save my data. And people are upset about that, though. I mean, I was gonna get I'm already gonna get it, so me personally, I don't care.
I'm hip for real.
Because that's how it is nowadays. Everything, all the systems are paid services now. So like this is just another bill to add on.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. I don't care. But that's just me personally. I mean, obviously other people feel other ways. Everyone in this world is different. So, obviously what I could be angry about, someone's like, I'm not angry about that at all, And something like this, which doesn't really anger me at all, obviously angers a lot of other people. So, it is what it is. It's a two-sided coin. But yeah, let's see. What about the Switch? Let's see. Online current. Let's see. Nintendo says that the Switch eShop. Let's see. Registering and managing friends, screenshots and sharing. So a bunch of shit I don't care about. What does the Nintendo Switch Online mobile do?
That's for if you have a phone. Just whatever.
Oh, this?
No, the next one.
This one. Yeah,
if you have a phone.
This is just a phone.
Pretty much.
If you have the app that they had, just so you can talk to people on Splatoon. And does it have anything special actually? Games currently. Which also, yeah, nothing. So nothing. At least nothing I saw. See, okay. So what about the cloud save? Yeah, so pretty much the cloud save is pretty much the only way you could back up your save on the Switch, unless you decide to hack it and then put it on your computer. I mean, that's also an option, but for the average man, this will be the only way.
So is this supposed to be their equivalent to like exclusive games for free?
I guess so. So this right here. So what about the NES games? Which ones are available? So yeah, they'll have a couple of them. Which is obviously the classics that they always have on their systems: Ice Climbers, Legend of Zelda, Balloon Fight, Soccer, Tennis, Mario Bros. All the good ones. Obviously you can see right here. Donkey Kong. So with Nintendo will offer 20 NES games for subscribers once the service is live. So pretty much, once the online, server starts, these are gonna be, they're gonna have 20 games for you to be able to, I guess, play for free, or for a limited time only. I'm not sure yet. They haven't really said anything about that besides this, and so I guess as long as you're online, you could play these games or something of that sort. I'm not too, I don't really know for sure yet because not much detail has been told after. Do I have to pay extra to play these games? See, they're included as part of Nintendo Online. Yeah, so
they're free.
They're free. So that's neat.
Okay.
So it's pretty much what like Sony does and Xbox is doing, where it's like this
Sony's Plus and then Microsoft's free for gold.
Yeah, free for gold, where it's like you can now download these games this month for free, and now that's pretty much what they're doing. It's like you can play these games, for free. Yeah. I guess I don't know if it's for a month or if it's just like forever.
Services, yeah.
So yeah, do I keep these games forever?
I mean, that's
doesn't
cool.
sound like it.
That's cool and all.
So pretty much it might be the same thing. You get to play them for free for like a month or so, and then it's like, all right, would you like to pick this game up after? Pretty much like a big long demo, but it's limited. Let's see how much it's gonna
cost. I'd rather just go buy a fucking Wii for that then.
I guess. I mean, but it's for the Switch. It's new, so. I mean, do you really want to go back to the Wii?
To play like old school shit, yeah. But for online services, just to play the demo, I mean, it's whatever. I mean,
it's on. I think it's cool, but like I don't know. Well, then cause then once you download it, then it's I don't know. They just don't want it. I don't know. I don't know what they want.
And then I don't understand what they're doing. So it's like I rather just. They're awkward. They're being awkward.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go back and then buy it, you might as well just buy it on the Switch, because they're gonna make you buy it on the Switch anyways. It's just that you get to play for free for a bit, as is if you're gonna go back to the Wii. He's like, you just gotta buy it right away. And also for the Wii, you can't buy stuff for the Wii now. If you haven't noticed, or if you haven't been told, I guess. Yeah, they shut down that service not too long ago actually. You can still put, weirdly enough, you can still put money on the Wii, but you can't buy games on the Wii now. So, but I mean, obviously there's still the Wii U, the system that no one has. So, hey. So how much does it cost? Subscription. So for 12 months, it's gonna be $20. And let's see, if it's for a month, it's like what is it? $4?
$4.
And for 3, $8. So I applaud them. You know, that's pretty alright. $20 isn't that bad.
For a year, that's pretty big steal.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And let's see, there will also be family membership, which will allow multiple, obviously, of the family members to do. But wait, no family. But yeah, you can do family shit. You know, you already know. I mean, people, I already assume, kind of know what a family thing is. That means that all 8 people can split between, what's that, 34?
35. Well,
yeah, $35, yeah, for 12 months.
Getting a year's worth of service for less than $5 a person.
Yeah.
Any Nintendo accounts associated with the family membership can use the service, whether they are a parent account or not. Nintendo told Polygon about the package. the package, dog.
We got the package.
That was the package.
Let's see. When is it available? We'll go live sometime in September. Nintendo has not given a specific date for that. So there you go. That's all the news for that online shit. I mean, like I said, I'm already gonna get it. It's not a concern to me. I think it's pretty alright. Though I wish they, you know, like I wish like when it comes to the games that you can play in terms of having that.
I do wish that whole virtual.
I do wish it's like you can play like a bunch of games for free for a month, and then when the month's over, you can choose at least like one game
to keep.
That'd be neat.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's dope. You know, like it's like this one was alright. I like Donkey Kong's but Mario Bros. Hey, can I keep this one? Yes. All right, I'm keeping this one. Cool. You know, I like this one the most. I'm keeping that one. You know, I think that would be a cool idea. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what they should do, you know what I mean? If they're gonna try to do what Sony's doing, and Microsoft's doing, but you know, obviously Nintendo, they're like, maybe we should do something different. Though this is different in a way of people not really enjoying it as much because they don't get to keep the game. So I feel like, you know, with Sony, they just give you, you know, like here's 2 options, whether you like them or not. This is all we got for you. And same goes for Microsoft. But I feel like for Nintendo, it'd be neat if it was like, here are some choices you can play with. And whichever you like, you can keep that 1 or 2 or something, you know? I feel like that'd be neat. And the whole cloud data save thing, like I said, that doesn't bother me. But in terms of for people, I feel like they should make that just a free update just because. You know, I mean, yeah, it's just one, you know, it's one more feature that they're losing for the Switch Online thing. But to be honest, it's like, come on. Let's be a little bit fair, you know? Like, people want to save shit, you know? But besides that, that's all I really have problems with, you know? Yeah, everything now seems okay. You know, especially the $20, you know? A year. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's just that free thing's just throwing me off a little bit. It's weird. The NES games.
Yeah, well, that's why I mentioned.
I agree. It's just weird.
Play what you want for a month. Pick the one that you like, you know. I feel like that's an okay thing, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, so there you go.
Nintendo Power.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Long story short, pretty much they stopped caring.
Fuck it. All right. God. So Treyarch explains why Black Ops 4 won't have a campaign. All right. Before we even read the damn article,
this looks like fucking. This is Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty with weird Viking, like not Viking, but like more like gladiators.
Gladiators with Rome.
I don't know, bro. Son of Rome.
What the hell is this? What happened? Call of Duty's for honor?
Yes. So first of all, I like how they have to explain why there isn't a story. Because everyone, you know, obviously everyone's like, you've been doing a story for years now. Why stop?
What the fuck happened?
You know what I mean? Why stop the formula? And it's just like, yeah.
Well, actually, what is their reason? I want to know that first.
Their reason is obviously the same reason as we know it to be. And let's see. Won't have one. Because Treyarch was like, yeah, we confirmed that. And instead of, they decided to focus on, multiplayer and zombies, which everybody loves, and campaign has always been the backhand of that. Let's see, while there's been activity playing solo, they're like, whatever, zombies is better.
Zombies. See, people say zombies and multiplayer, whatever.
Story's there, but well, you got zombies, right? So, let's see.
So what Treyarch is trying to tell me is that what they're really trying to say is that we ran out of ideas for our Black Ops story, and we're tired of giving you guys random shit, so we're not gonna do it anymore.
It's pretty much like pretty much so. Like, we kept Black Ops for so long, we really don't know what else to say in terms of story. Like, you got it, right? So fuck it, no story. And also the last one we made was bad. So
we made Jesus zombies.
Pretty much.
Oof.
Yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed that time with you.
Yeah, I enjoyed that second. I enjoyed it the second time.
Yeah, the second time it was probably even more better.
Especially the final moment. I'm just like, the fact that I go to the whole dialogue again.
It's great. So yeah. See, so when we set out to make this game, we never started with the idea that we should make a traditional campaign.
You never started with an idea in the first place.
Yeah. It never came to mind.
It's
just like, fuck it.
He's gonna look up to you guys.
I bet you because like they started, like usually before they would start, but this time they're like, let's not think about it this time.
Just make the game.
And then they got lazy and they're like, whatever. So yeah, they bluntly told Polycon that apparently, that was just not part of our plan. We started from a place that we were gonna make a game that's across the board, can be playable with friends. That's been our mission from day one. So in other words, no campaign. Of course, though, the course of development, as always, happens with every game. We're going to challenge our what's that, conventions?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying different things. Sometimes these things are bold and crazy. No,
crazy good.
Crazy good, yeah. But not with Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is the same every year, right?
Every November.
Yeah. Something innovative. Like I said, Call of Duty is the same, so I don't know what they're talking about.
We're always pushing the same ideas, the best same ideas.
We should rewrite this. Sometimes they don't work out.
Sometimes it works out, but not. Sometimes we think it works out, but not for us.
Sometimes we actually had different things, but we don't actually do it.
Yeah, we had the things that actually worked out, but we went with the things that didn't work out.
But we decided to do the same thing.
And as development goes on, we're always pushing the same ideas, and that's reflected today.
Of course, we have zombies following with the Black Ops franchise as always, but apparently it's in all the other franchises too, so it doesn't matter. I like how we're just,
it's the same.
Just shitting on it, but come on.
They deserve what? Where's the good?
Let's see, whether it's in the game itself, online features,
forums, streamers, YouTubers, everybody interacting in the community, and it's a pretty massive phenomenon. When you see that kind of bullshit for a game,
that
passion for our game,
yeah.
We all feel potentially undeserved.
The same with the multiplayer. Okay, so yeah, he goes on for a bit, saying that we really like everything else, but in terms of the story, we're not down with. So
Treyarch is slowly turning into EA. Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess. When I first started the multiplayer in Call of Duty, whatever. Okay, so goes on to evolve over time. Let me see. Okay, let me what's the button? This, right? And then there you go. Let me zoom in. It helps my eyeballs.
My eyes. Enhance.
Yeah, pretty much. Enhance. As long as I keep playing your games. So I think this is the guy who's interviewing saying this. So where does it say about the Black Ops 3 part? Because that's where it starts, I think. There's Black Ops 3. We didn't necessarily build Black Ops 3 to be run like that. We just learned, evolved, adapt. We learned lessons.
They're still not done releasing content for that game.
As long, yeah, I know. As long as they playing the game, we decide to deliver. Call of Duty. Did they even talk about the single player? Did they talk about the single player here? Did we just miss it?
Probably.
They talk about multiplayer a lot.
Same is
They talk
true
about
of multiplayer and zombies.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much, yeah, it's like, cause fuck, it's all about zombies and multiplayer now. Fuck the story.
It's pretty much what they're trying to say. They don't say, it doesn't seem like, unless we missed it, because, you know, it could always happen that we just decided to miss it. But pretty much it seems like with this whole conversation, they just want to build upon the Black Ops experience of multiplayer and zombies. Mm-hmm. But single player was not even a focus.
No.
And I assume that because it's not a focus, they had no more ideas for it. Yep. So we decided to stop.
Yeah, pretty much.
And try to focus on this.
You know what? If I'm being honest, I'll take the no campaign.
And if I was to be honest, fuck them. Okay, I like the campaign. You're not Black Ops 3, but I played all the other ones. Yeah, even World at War 2, the new one. I played that one. Infinity War. We call it Infinity War?
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare. Fuck it.
When you said World War II, I'm like, that never came out. And I'm like, World War II. I was like, when that one come out?
Wait, what did I say?
You said World War II. I'm just like, when that? I was like, when that one come out?
War II. Fuck, bro. Whatever. Who cares about?
Pretty much Call of Duty that actually has stories.
Call of Duty 2018 and Call of Duty 2017
or what the asshole say when I remember this pissed me off back in school in the younger days when Modern Warfare 2 came out and when World at War came out and niggas actually said, yo, you get Call of Duty 5. I'm like, that's not Call of Duty 5.
It's not Call of Duty 5. You got it wrong.
The last Call of Duty that had a number was 4.
Check yourself.
I'm hip.
But yeah, no, like the ones that came out recently. You know, even Black Ops 3, I played that one. I played 2, I played 1. I played them all, pretty much, except for the first 3, actually.
Alright.
The first 3 Call of Duty stories I did not play. But from there on, I played all of them. And I liked them, most of them. And obviously, yeah, there's the whole, like, I'm a soldier, and here's some, like, you know, cool action scenes just to throw in just because. But yeah, I enjoy that, man. I enjoy that, and now they're just like, whatever, single player, it's just like, damn it. I like that. I liked it.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's just that the way Treyarch was going, it's like, some of these Call of Duties, yeah, some of the stories, if there's sequels after them, some of them are connected, but for like Treyarch's story, like the World at War into Black Ops, I mean, most of that stuff was connected, and then when you got Black Ops 3, we're pretty much like, it just erased all that. You just erased all that, brought back one thing from the previous, for Black Ops 1, and then just like, that's it. It's like,
and that's what sucked because they didn't care enough.
They didn't care enough for like like your custom character, bland as shit. Every character around them, boring as shit.
Yeah.
Like
it was all boring. It was all over the place, and it didn't feel like it knew what the story was. And
like I said, the one thing if I give credit for the game was that it was dark. When people died, they fucking died.
Yeah, it was pretty grim.
It was really gruesome. I was like, yo, these are really... It's nice and graphic. Alright, cool.
Yeah, so that's, you know, but I mean, I understand, you know what I mean? I understand as to terms of like, this is just the Call of Duty nowadays because it's always been about multiplayer ever since multiplayer came in the game. But still, I enjoyed the single campaign. I enjoy single player content. You know, I like multiplayer, and I like multiplayer, you know, games. But like, I do enjoy a good story. You know, I like being told a good story and playing through it. I like that shit. You know, that's why I play RPGs and such. You know, these games with long, you know, stories to be told because it's interesting. You know, and it's just like when you take that shit away, it's just like, thanks. I enjoyed it, but I guess not enough people enjoyed it enough.
Nope.
So we're gone, you know? And then on top of that, they're like, we're doing the new thing, Battle Royale too, so you get to have all that fresh shit.
It's like the fact that they actually subbed out They took out single player, added the battle royale.
For battle royale. For more multiplayer.
It's like battle royale. Like what's the point? What's the point when there's already a multiplayer mode?
And I guess they're treating the
unless in the multiplayer selection the battle royale is there, but it's like just play ground war.
And I guess at this but it's not like battle royale. It's something different.
It's just a shit ton of multiplayer from all multiplayer.
Yeah, from whatever. All multiplayer.
I mean, so this better just be like super deluxe ground war. I mean, like
everything's a multiplayer now.
Yeah, so everything's a battle royale.
Everything's a battle royale.
When I hear battle royale, I think I said this before. When we were like talking on PlayStation, it's like when I hear battle royale, it's like I don't really see shooting games. Like I don't really see shooting as a battle royale. It's like when I hear battle royale, it's like any like party game, like Smash, PlayStation All Stars. Like I hear like that. Like when I hear battle royale, like I hear that shit.
Yeah.
Like not like, oh, we're all dropping somewhere in a location. Everyone's gonna go get some loot. Yeah, where we're dropping boys. Conclusions. All right, over there. So it's like I don't like imagine like dropping somewhere, getting loot, like shooting people. I'm like, where's like I don't find it a battle royale. More of like I guess a Hunger Game survival. Like the fact that they call it a battle royale. That's the only thing that bothers me really.
Yeah, I understand, but now like since battle royale is a battle royale, that's all I see.
Yeah, that's what it is now. Yeah, that's what sucks.
It's been defined as battle royale because that's what they decided to call it.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that where they pretty much I mean I'm not 100% sure, but you know, I'd say I'm about like it's pretty low, 40% sure, in which they got the idea of calling it a battle royale from a movie called Battle Royale. And it's actually on Netflix. So if you guys want to check that movie out, just go on Netflix, type in Battle Royale, and then you might you'll find it. Yeah, so pretty much it's from a movie called Battle Royale, and it's just about a bunch of people who have to kill each other. You know what I mean? Like Hunger Games. In which they have to kill each other to survive, and it's just called Battle Royale. So yeah, I think that's where they're like, oh, okay. And then they were like, let's do the same thing, where they get thrown into an area and have to fight each other. Yeah. So that's why I think they got the idea. But yeah, so, Call of Duty is just trading single player, which I enjoyed, but I guess not a lot of people enjoyed for more multiplayer. Thank you.
Well, just Treyarch.
Just Treyarch. Yeah, we don't know about
everyone else is doing okay.
Yeah, we don't know if Sledgehammer and Infinite, what are they called? Infinity.
Infinity Ward?
Infinity Ward, yeah. If they're gonna do the same thing, follow the same footsteps with more multiplayer on top of multiplayer sandwich, but we'll see in about a year or so. Yeah. We're gonna skip that because that's already passed. What's it say? It's heading. Oh yeah, this one's somewhat important. So what we have here is that the PS4 apparently is heading into the end of its life cycle, as the PlayStation CEO has said. Yeah. It's as clear as day that PS4 it's running out of time. It's running out of its life cycle
already. I mean, like,
it's funny because I was talking to one of our good friends, Brian. I was explaining, like, it doesn't like when the Xbox 360 came out, right? And that came through, and the PlayStation 3 came through. When that cycle came through, from that cycle to Xbox One and PS4,
that generation felt like a minute for real.
Yeah, it felt like a long time.
Like that generation.
It was like
there. I think that was
7-8 years. That was 7-8 years.
That meant Gen 5 for us.
I don't know what gen it is. To be honest, I don't care.
True.
But what I do know, it was like 7-8 years, right? And then the next generation came, and I was like, all right, I'm about ready for this.
And then the fact that this generation is about to be done too.
Because I'm like, for that generation, I was like, it's about time. You know what I mean? PlayStation 4, Xbox One, I'm like, I'm ready for that. But for this generation, it's been 7-8 years now, or it's almost close.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's close too, but it feels like
this generation just got
ready.
I feel like this generation is just about it's getting to the peak.
Like, I feel like it's starting to reach, like halfway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's getting to the peak. It's not at its peak yet.
But it's already kind of towards the end, which is weird because from the early Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 days to the end of it was a big improvement. From the early of PlayStation 4 and Xbox One to now, doesn't feel like a big improvement in terms of gaming, you know what I mean, graphics. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you know, some of the games that we saw at E3 looked pretty good, you know what I mean? Like, graphically, they seem like they stepped up a little bit more, even so, than games already are at now. So obviously they're really pushing the systems now, I guess, now that it's more towards the ending of the cycle, but it still doesn't feel like a big improvement like you know, the 360 and PlayStation 3 from the beginning of where it looked really, you know, like wow, you know, to like, you know, like really bad to the ending of the cycle where it's like this is pretty decent graphics, you know what I mean? Like these are pretty alright. So yeah, but it's just weird, just all of a sudden just being hit with the you know, with the notification bell, just be like, hey,
all right guys, PlayStation 5 is coming out soon.
It's coming around. Yeah, get prepared.
Like, we just got PS4.
Yeah, build the money in your wallets.
Yeah, get ready for Xbox Scorpio 2.7.
Make the transfer.
Yeah, and the PlayStation 5 and the Nintendo GameCube, Rubik's Cube.
No,
can't wait for that.
We just got the Switch, bro.
Yeah, we're about to get a Rubik's Cube now, nigga.
Nah, the Switch just started, but with Xbox and PlayStation, they're almost done, I guess. So yeah. I mean, like I said, it feels like it's just got to the middle or the peak, as Adrian said, but it's almost done. They said around like 20. I think they say in this article, when it'll be like close to. You know what I mean? Right. This is all the sales since it started. Yeah, and how much they've sold and stuff. I'm trying to see if because there was like a specific date that they said it was like 2020 or 2021.
2021, March 31st.
Through or 2020, the period from now through 2020. Which more? 2021.
March 31st, 2021. The PlayStation division will crouch down once more. What the fuck?
Wow, kneel to the king.
I'm hip. Like you about to see. Like I'm hip. You about to see CEO rise at E3 in a chair, just like with the PlayStation 5 in his hand. Like this is it.
I'm
hip. Like that shit better look like.
This will destroy all of this.
This will destroy every like competition ever.
Yeah.
As I press the power button, every other console will shut off now. That's how strong it is.
Yeah. So they said it's about less than 3 years away.
So don't longer your PlayStation 4 just yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, about 2021. Maybe if they gotta push it, like 2022 or something like that. So yeah, about 3 years left. Yeah, man, it's just like wow, very quick, very very fast.
I know there's a lot of games for it, but I feel like there's not that many games for it. Like I know there's a lot of games, but I feel like there's not that many.
What do you mean?
I feel like not a lot of games. Like I feel like I don't know. I didn't play that many games. So I was like, I feel like not. I didn't.
Well,
I didn't,
yeah.
I didn't play that many.
I
didn't play that many games for PS4. We're already on PlayStation 5. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't wait for everything to get ported over there.
Yeah. Start the new.
Like that's what I'm seeing for this next gen. It's gonna be nothing but ports.
Yeah. Well, that's what the PS4 was.
Yeah. And now we're gonna get nothing but PS4 ports.
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess it's like, it depends on who you were, you know what I mean? If you buy a lot of games or not, you know what I mean? For someone like me, I bought a lot of games, so it's like, I have a fair collection of games, but, you know, just in terms of how it feels, in terms of like, you know, how long I've had the system, it doesn't feel so long, you know what I mean? Especially since I got the PS Pro, you know, like a couple of years ago, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it makes it even feel even fresher, you know what I mean? Since I got the PlayStation, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, it's just like, oh, again we're gonna have to buy another system, but that's just the cycle that we live by. You know, so there's that. Let's see. Yeah, 3 years away. Well, yeah. Let's see. Is there anything worth talking about?
The only that for that Neo Geo Mini arcade console, that one Sonic game better be on there.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things on the side note that we're gonna have to skip because E3. But yeah, one of the things on our side note is that SNK has revealed the Neo Geo Mini arcade console. I don't know why. But that's fine, I guess. I don't have a problem with SNK. So just they're gonna put all their games, mostly their fighting games. I assume like KOF and like Garo and shit like that. And then all their other arcade games like Metal Slug and stuff like that. So that's cool. I mean, am I gonna get one? I don't think so, because I can get some of those games on the Switch. But yeah, it's cool, I guess. They're doing a thing, so yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Nintendo Switch isn't getting a virtual console. What the fuck?
Want.
I don't know why, even though we're gonna get some NES games.
That's the exact thing I was thinking about. So it's like, so they're not. That's what I'm saying. That was the whole thing. I was in the back of my head. It's like, so if they're doing this, is there gonna be a virtual console? No. I guess not.
There isn't. So that's, I don't know why Nintendo. I feel like
because I guess there's the Wii U. That's pretty much virtual console now.
Yeah, so. I feel like if they get allowed enough cry for it, they might. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's see. God of War has become the fastest selling PS4 exclusive ever. Yeah, I guess What was the last exclusive before God of War? I don't want to say Uncharted 4. No, I mean there was a bunch last year. There was Nier, Automata, even though it's called Nier Automata. Persona 5 was an exclusive. What else was exclusive? Horizon Zero Dawn was an exclusive last year. Those are the top 3 I can think of. I mean, I think there was one more. Yeah, those are the ones I can think of. And then Uncharted was the year after that, or before that, I mean. And Bloodborne was obviously exclusive. So they had a couple exclusives under their belt. I mean, I think Detroit Become Human is an exclusive.
I guess it has been a minute since we got a God of War.
So God of War is also exclusive, and since it's different from the past God of Wars, and it's a main exclusive since back in PS2, and it's a lot different, and people are hyping it up because it looks good, it plays good, Of course it's gonna sell a lot fast. That's just how it is. So that's cool though. That's cool. Yeah, weirdly enough, Capcom is re-releasing Mega Man 2 and Mega Man X on cartridge.
As collectibles.
Yeah, for collectible reasons, obviously. I think that's cool. It's weird, but it's cool. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why, for collecting, but me personally is why? But it's cool. Fuck it, I might buy one, just because. Let's see what else. So yeah, Indivisible is delayed to 2019, which is the RPG game that is made by they made Skullgirls.
That company.
Zero Labs, which I supported. I donated or whatever. I gave him money. I gave him my money to support, and that's being delayed. That sucks, but that's fine. You know what I mean? If they want to make the game better, that's cool. Fuck it, do it.
Unless the game is done and just release it this year? Nah, release it next year.
Yeah, but add more stuff in it. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. We get more extra content in it. That's cool. Skulls and Bones, which is that ship game based off of the Assassin's Creed boat
I don't even know what
stuff.
that is. I don't even know what any of that is.
That's been delayed.
Sounds like that should be canceled.
No, stop. No, it's all right.
You said it. You said shitty in the right real quick.
No, I said ship.
No, you said it was that shitty Assassin's Creed.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No, I said it's the ship, like ship. Like it's based off of the Assassin's Creed like ship, combat and stuff. But this time it's not half ship combat and then half Assassin's Creeding. It's just all boat adventures. But that game's been delayed.
If they can go back to about like Assassin's Creed being about assassins, that'd be awesome.
We'll talk about that. Shenmue 3 has also been delayed. A lot of games being delayed, such as Metro Exodus, has also been delayed. A lot of delays.
Because 2018 is about to...
Nobody wants to release anything in 2018.
Half the year's almost over? Oh, shit.
Just next year. Let's see. What else is there?
I saw the Zona Enders 2 remaster, and I saw that.
So Sony is shutting down productions on physical Vita games. I mean, hey.
I felt like they said that shit a while ago.
Yeah, surprisingly they haven't, but now they're like, all right, let's do it now. Let's see. Yeah, Zone of the Enders 2 remastered is coming to systems in September. PS4 and PC remasters coming in September 4th, actually. Let's see. For some reason, No Man's Sky is getting a big multiplayer update. July. So they're still supporting that game, even though all the hate.
So is the developer out of hiding?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe still hiding. I thought this was funny that I mean obviously it's already passed, but Devolver Digital's before E3 they were already apologizing for their upcoming E3 press conference. I just think it's funny that they gotta be like, before we even do it, we apologize that this is probably not gonna be so good. Because last year's E3 that they did was very, very bizarre, I would say. And then they had that after because their press conference was like at 12 at night, bruh, and like on Tuesday or something. And after their conference, I don't know if they were allowed, I don't know what happened, but for some reason they did like what seemed to be like I don't know if it was actually 24 hours, but it was like at least a good like I was up at like 3, 4, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, and they had like some type of like after show that they had where they were just talking about random stuff, and then every once in a while they were like, we'll play this game, and I'm just like, what is this? And they were doing like goofy ass shit, like I don't even know, like promos and stuff. I don't even know what it was, man. It was so confusing. I was like up by like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I don't know why I'm still watching. What is this? What are they doing?
That's some late night shit.
I don't know what it was, man. It was like Adult Swim was also like helping them out. It was weird, bro. It was weird. But yeah, it's funny is that they're already apologizing. I actually don't know. I mean, I know they announced like a couple of games, but I don't know what actually happened I didn't watch their press conference this year. So I don't know if they did the thing. I don't think they did, because why do it again, second time. Let's see. Resident Evil 7's coming to the Switch.
They fixed, for those that never played Dark Souls and have played Dark Souls, they're fixing Blight Town, so you don't gotta deal with that laggy ass area anymore.
Hey, that was my favorite part. I loved it when it was all bad and shitty.
Don't make a lull.
It made complete sense, actually, because the place was already terrible already. So, fuck it. Frame rate's gonna be bad too. But yeah, they're gonna fix that, I guess. Because it was one of those points in that game where everybody was like, just wait until you get to Blight Town. And so just watch the frame rate just drop.
For no reason at all.
I mean, there's probably a reason, but we don't know what it was. At least I don't know what it was. Yeah, all the Yakuza games are heading to PS4 now, so that's cool. Let's see. Apparently, Epic is putting up a $1 million esports tournament for Fortnite. That's crazy. It's a lot of money. I mean, obviously, it gets divided into, for everybody, but still, that's a lot of money to divide for each team member. You know what I mean? This is like individual. I highly doubt it's individual. It's probably like squads. You know what I mean? Like 4 people. Yeah, and let's see. So yeah, adult game studios, like games that make adult rated games, have to move their games somewhere else to different software distributors like Faku, yeah, games. Because apparently Steam was like, we don't want these type of adult games on.
A lot of adult content period is moving over to Faku, overall.
Yeah, they were like, we can't accept this.
Yeah, whether it be like a TV show, a video game, a book, it's moving all to the Faku. Yeah. So that's the adult area. Yeah.
Was. I got an update on that. So somewhere I read that Steam was like, all right, we'll have people. We'll allow adult games on here again, but they were like, I remember there was 2 things that they were like, if these 2 things are in it though, they literally cannot be on Steam. And it wasn't something like that is like a common thing for adult games, you know what I mean? So whatever, I forgot what those 2 things were, you know what I mean? But they're like, okay, we'll accept adult games now. So that's been fixed. They don't gotta move anywhere. So back to normal, I guess. So yeah, the bartending sim game, Valhalla, is coming to PS4 and the Switch next year. I have played that game. It's very entertaining. It's actually fun. It's a game where you pretty much, mix drinks and then you pretty much just talk to people. I mean, to some people it sounds boring, but hey, I found it enjoyable.
I'd have to play it to know.
Yeah, it has good music
that
too.
Sounds stupid as shit. Like hearing someone talk about
I'm mixing the dialogue is funny.
I'm mixing drinks and talking to people. But
it sounds like it's boring, but obviously the whole subject is on that. It has to have good writing. You know what I mean? And I thought that the writing was enjoyable and sometimes funny, so I liked it. So that's why I was like, you know what? When I saw this, I was like, this is cool. And also Monster Hunter, the live action movie, is going into production this September. I don't know why they're doing this.
Don't worry, they got Mila Jovovich on it.
Yeah, the person who is the star of Resident Evil.
Every Capcom live action movie.
Because the director is her husband, and every time this man makes a movie, he always puts her as the star.
Oh.
That's the reason why. That's why she was in all the Resident Evil movies, because he was the director. And this is just how it goes, man. I don't know. I don't want to see it, but I'm excited. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna watch it because
I definitely know
because I like Monster Hunter. First of all,
I
want to see how bad this is.
I ain't definitely excited, but yeah, I'll see. I want to see how bad it is. Yeah. That's it. I ain't no excited. I'm just like,
I'd be like, is it as bad as Resident Evil, or is it worse? I'm gonna say it's worse. I think it's gonna be worse than
it'll be worse because you're putting big ass monsters in that
it's
shit.
Like, oh my god, it's gonna even be worse.
Let's see how the action acts about it.
God. So yeah, there's that. All right. Let's move on to everything that was E3. Okay. Let me. Well, first I gotta click on the tab. There it is. Okay. So first, we'll Microsoft. They decided to show. They showed off Halo. I like Halo. Do you like Halo?
Fuck yes.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a Halo LP at some point.
Halo Reach.
Maybe we won't. Yeah, if anything, it'll probably be
Halo Reach.
Halo Reach is good.
For me, though, if I'd say where I got into the Halo, it's like, well, I've been playing Halo since Halo 1.
Yeah, but, Halo 1. Combat Evolved.
Yeah, Combat Evolved, bro. It was, man. Like, fucking everyone's all over the place.
They had a subtitle for that one, but all the other ones were just numbers.
And then when I had the most fun, probably Halo 3.
Well, except for, like Reach and ODST, but that was
all different shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun. I had fun with 3.
Oh, 3?
Yeah, that's where I was like, I'm killing it with the Halo. That's when I started feeling the Halo vibe. From 3.
2 was a good one for me. I really liked the story. Everything about 2, like the fact that they introduced like hijacking.
We're gonna finish the fight.
First of all, hold up. Let me finish my thought. The hijacking.
No, like, the moment you said the story was going, like, we're gonna finish the fight.
Well, the story was fun and interesting. Okay, I liked the story even as a kid. Even now. The fact that they introduced hijacking and you can dual wield weapons and stuff like that. That was cool. I just liked where you went in that game, like, you know, the different areas and stuff were cool to me.
Yeah.
The box art sold me as a kid. I mean, come on, Master Chief holding up 2 guns, bro. That was nice, bro. I like that. That was enjoyable. I was like, that as a kid, I was like, hell yeah, Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, but Halo.
Halo, yeah.
I mean, pretty much it was the Call of Duty competitor.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, except for the ending, man. Even as a kid and even now, that ending sucked ass.
Yeah, we're gonna finish.
We're gonna finish the fight. Okay, that's.
We're gonna finish the fight.
Whatever.
Just walk somewhere else. Bro.
But yeah, that one and Reach and 2 were the ones that I enjoyed the most. But yeah, now they got Infinite. I don't know what this is. It seems like what they showed off, it was like a reboot. But who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. It's Infinite. Halo's Infinite. We got Ori and the Blind. Or I was gonna say Blind Forest. Ori and the Will the Wisps. I never played the first one. I think I own it, but I never played it. I heard it was good, like a good platformer. Now they got like combat. They got like bow and arrows and swords and I don't know.
What the fuck? That little white thing?
Yeah, it can fight now.
Man's about to hack and slash.
Yeah, bro. And it's a good looking game too. So, yeah. But I don't know much about it. But yeah, they announced that, or they showed off more of that, because that was at E3 last year too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they announced it last year. We got this new Dark Souls game. I mean, new game that is like Dark Souls.
But it'll be more harder than Dark Souls.
Maybe it's the same. I don't know. Called Senkiro. I don't want to butcher it.
Yeah, Sekiro, yeah. Shadows Die Twice. Which is pretty much Dark Souls or Bloodborne, but this time you're a ninja or something. Yeah, see, pretty much this is right down here. It basically is just samurai. Now it's Ninja Bloodborne.
Yeah, now it's Ninja Bloodborne. You could do cool stuff with your like grapple arm, you know what I mean? That's cool, and it looks neat. I'm excited. I'm gonna pick it up. If anything looks like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, especially if it's made by FromSoft. I mean, they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's cool.
Can't wait to deal with the OPS bosses.
Oh yeah. Hey, I saw that man on the horse, bro. That man was running with the horse. I was like, oh, that looks like a
He's about to one-shot the shit out of me, bro.
Yeah, he's going.
Bethesda gives us a first look at Fallout 76.
Yeah, besides the little teaser that they showed off, which was nothing.
Can't wait to get nuked by my friends.
But, dab on them. But, yeah, they actually showed off some actual content here. And that it's in West Virginia this time. And apparently it has some, whole, multiplayer thing. I think that's cool. I think it's cool, but, I mean, a lot of people are kind of just, on it. But I think that the whole playing, multiplayer Fallout, that's pretty cool. But like I said, a lot of people are about it. Some people are hyped. It's always gonna be that way. It is Fallout, so I mean, I've told Adrian, because me and Adrian talked about this a little bit. Remember?
No, I don't.
Oh.
It's like, no, I didn't.
Well, time to refresh your memory. Yeah. In which I said that I played a couple of the Fallouts. They're cool, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I did playing Skyrim. You know what I mean? I don't know why. But I thought they were cool, but I never been too interested on Fallout. But it's just another Fallout game,
Yeah.
But yeah, so and then we got Captain Spirit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is supposed to be some free game that's in the same universe as Life is Strange.
Okay.
wonder if, I mean, I highly doubt it's gonna do anything with. It's gonna, with what's going on in Life is Strange, and in general. Even the second one that's coming around. I think the second one's coming around in September, so I've heard. But this is just a little side thing that they decided to do, which is free. As you can tell down here, it says free download. And yeah, I guess it's just. I feel like it's just gonna be about a kid who also has powers, because it's supposed to be like a kid having like fun with his mind and whatever. But I feel like that's the power that he has. You know what I mean? And that what he thinks is all in his mind. You know what I mean? Is actually happening. You know what I mean? And that he's just like he doesn't know that he has powers and stuff like that. Because Life is Strange is mainly seems like it's about powers. And
people
stuff.
with powers and apocalypse.
Yeah, except for the weird, like, prequel that they had. That wasn't really about.
There was no powers.
Yeah, there wasn't really about powers, but I feel like they're gonna, that's what they're going for again. Maybe, don't know.
Terry Crews.
Hell yeah, Terry Crews. So yeah, we got more Crackdown again.
I've never played a single Crackdown. I watched I backseat my brother played Crackdown. I mean, they look fun. But I just didn't. They ain't looking shit to me.
They're fun. I'll tell you.
That's seriously Terry Crews though. Like.
Oh no, it is Terry Crews.
Okay.
It's they put him in the because he's in the commercials and stuff.
Okay. Cool.
For the game, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, what song is this?
I don't know. It's a remix, bro. I don't know what plays on the station.
God damn, bro, you're the 24-hour Lofi hip hop guy.
Damn right. What was I? Lost track.
Back on Crackdown.
Yeah. I was just gonna tell you that the first one was good, and the second one, not so much. But yeah, they're okay. I mean, Saints Row decided to want to be a Crackdown game too. So, hey, at some point, Saints Row 4 was more like Crackdown. So, but yeah, and then they showed off Crackdown again. Everybody's wondering, is this game canceled? Is it not canceled? Are we going to release it, or are you just going to keep using it for bait for E3? I don't know. But they actually gave a release date now, which is next year. But it's coming around this time, so don't you worry. Metro Exodus, like we mentioned before, is delayed to next year. But they showed off gameplay, and it looks really good. I played the other Metro games. Those games are good. It's not, it's not like a big, game in terms of like, it's not a God of War, but they are fun. The Metro games are fun. If you haven't tried them, I would assume at least, I'd say give them a try. They are fun, like apocalyptic games to have fun with, I guess. Yeah, so that's cool. Kingdom Hearts. Now, me and Adrian, we talked about this. We don't want to see no shit on Kingdom Hearts unless they showed off like a release date or something. And we finally get a release date.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah. Thank God. So yeah, they showed off Frozen, the Frozen world, and a couple other worlds actually. And they finally gave out a release date, which is January 29th of next year, but it's pretty early next year, so cool. Yeah, I'm glad. This is what I wanted. I told you, Adrian, and you told me, and then we decided to team up and tell everyone else. We don't want to see no more Kingdom Hearts unless they decided to at least give us a release date. That's all we want. Yeah,
that's right. I just wanted a release date.
And they gave it to us.
Yeah.
So thank God.
You don't stop and look around.
Now, if they can only show off FF7 and give that a release date, maybe one day.
Yeah, it's like with the video. I don't know if you saw the video or the article. It's like the creator said it's like he thinks he announced it too early.
What?
Final Fantasy VII remake. He did.
No, really now.
It's like you got the next gen. It's like you got the next gen's consoles coming in, and you're about to announce this shit. It's just like,
I'm not gonna lie, like with that announcement, it did make the 2015 E3 for PlayStation pretty hype. Mm-hmm. But now we're just waiting in anger until it comes out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he did release it a little too late. But yeah, and now we got Forza Horizon 4. I'm not a big cars guy, but the Horizon
takes the series to Britain.
Yeah, and it's Horizon, and the Horizon series is more, like.
Oh, I can't wait to
sports.
I can't wait to drive my Lamborghini in Britain. Going
go 800 miles per
my
hour.
Lamborghini. Playing Forza Horizon 4.
want some crumpets?
60 FPS on Xbox One. I don't really. That's okay. Cool. I mean.
Yeah. So there's that.
Okay, what's going on?
I love you, Britain. Please don't get angry.
Jacques, what's going on? She phonics.
Hey, Britain people are cool, bro. They're cool, man. They chill.
Yeah. They got the hats, bro. They got the umbrellas.
They got a bunch of stuff.
When you see it bring out with the top hat, it's like
he's got class.
He knows some shit. I mean, he got class.
He's got class. Then we saw the Vision 2. I don't want to talk about that game. Shadow. We got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Once again, going with a weird name again. But like all the other Tomb Raiders, I'll probably play it. I mean, Tomb Raider's Tomb Raider. If you haven't played the Tomb Raiders, I mean,
for those,
it's like Uncharted.
For those that say Nathan Drake is a Lara Croft wannabe, we're fighting. Because we all know that Lara Croft came first.
I mean, she did. I mean, everyone should know that.
Don't get me wrong, Nathan Drake's tight.
But I'm pretty sure that, there are probably a couple people who are like, Lara Croft who? But And we got Skate 4.
Not Skate Session. We got Skate Session.
Bruh, I was watching this. I saw someone ride a skateboard. I got hyped, bro. I was getting hyped. I was getting hyped, bruh. And I was like, Skate 4? Session. I was like, oh.
Man.
Well, I guess I'll take it. I mean, Skate 4 isn't around. I guess I'll take the substitute. Huh?
Let's go for a Skate Session.
Yeah, let's go for a Skate Session. So, I might try this just to see. Though, I've heard that apparently Skate 3 servers are back up. So, I'm assuming
they might do something with
Skate 4 might be coming around.
Can't wait to get some packs for my exclusive trucks and ducks.
Hopefully they won't mess that up. We'll see.
Yeah, time to get some demon ass.
Yeah, Devil May Cry, baby. Oh man, Devil May Cry. So yeah, they showed off Devil May Cry.
I mean, as much as I was like, what the fuck around the whole trailer, I still got hyped.
Yeah, come on, it's Devil May Cry. Nero, bro. Nero is fucking rad.
They Metal Geared my man.
Oh man, they did, but Nero was already cool at first.
Yeah, and then they Metal Geared him.
Raiden wasn't, and then he got cool, but Nero was cool, and then they were like, let's make him cool again.
But we'll nerf him though. We'll nerf him with the coolness.
Yeah, with the coolness. Yeah. So I was like, yo, oh man, got me so excited. I was like, let me go to the Devil May Cry series. So yeah, that's why I went to the Devil May Cry series, or trying to. But yeah, I'm excited.
That's just the combat. Which one?
Dante's old now, with the beard.
They took DMC for Dante, if you noticed.
Yeah, but they gave him
a beard.
Yeah, and he's a little bit older.
So I'm guessing they're just gonna forget how three went, or 2 went. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like 2 is the recent one. So it's like
2 is how.
And he wasn't that old in 2, so I'm just like, this honestly has to be beyond all of them.
Mm-hmm. So pretty much it's like they're starting the story from 4 or 5, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and just like, even though 2 is the latest one, they're just like, whatever.
And then one is just like, what's going on here? And just like, oh, don't worry about 1, Thanos. What about 2? Don't worry about 2, Thanos.
Oh wait,
3, 4, 5. You're good.
No, they're like, remember 1. Thanos 2.
Yeah, Thanos 2, and then 3, 4, 5 is the actual
the
good one story. Yeah.
So.
Now my question is, what gameplay they're gonna go with for DMC?
The looks of it looks like both. It kind of look like a mixture of both, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But obviously it's gonna be way more, because like even 4 was still kind of stiff.
Yeah.
I haven't touched DMC, so I can't give my judgment on that. But I feel like what they should always be trying to do is make it feel more fluent, you know what I mean? Kind of like how Bayonetta feels, you know what I mean? How that feels, Bayonetta feels really, fluent, you know what I mean? So, You know, that's what I feel like they should always be going towards. You know what I mean? Instead of that weird, stiff like DMC.
As in stiff, what do you mean by stiff?
Like, it's not. Well, it's kind of hard to explain. The only way I can explain it is like, play Bayonetta, play DMC4, and you'll feel the difference. You know what I mean? Like, the combat in Bayonetta feels a lot more smoother and fluent than it does in Devil May Cry. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, I don't know, man. Like,
you're saying like the button mash compared to how it's like slutting.
Like, the combos feel more nicer in Bayonetta than they do in Devil May Cry. Though I'm not saying that Devil May Cry is bad or it's not fun, because obviously I said it is fun and it's enjoyable. It just has this weird feel to it. You know what I mean? You know, once you play something like Revengeance, you know, Metal Gear Revengeance, or something from Platinum, you know what I mean, who are always doing action games, you know what I mean. But I feel like, you know, with this game there'll probably be more, you know, like I said, more feeling of like a Platinum game, you know what I mean. It just feels more fluent. So yeah, like I said, maybe like a good mixture of both, or maybe leaning towards DMC, which is newer.
Yeah, because DMC, in terms of like your fluent, DMC in terms like it was probably the most, well, of course, obviously being the newest
fluent,
one, the most mechanical.
More fluent. Because if you remember, DMC4 was 2008, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like that, but it was, bro. That was way, you know, long ago, and time has changed, you know what I mean? In terms of like action games especially, so like, yeah, you know. That's why 4 still kind of felt like it was, you know, like I said, jank, but, or that DMC jank, I would like it specifically DMC, you know. But I feel like they'll improve upon that, I guess. But either way, it's gonna be a good game, I feel, you know.
Gonna kick some demon ass.
Demon ass. It's great. And what did he say? What did Nero say when the monster came around? He's like,
no chit chat, no monologue. All right.
Yeah, no.
No chit chat, no monologue. I'm like, right. You think of Dante, right?
Let's play.
You think Dante now, nigga?
He's pretty much the new Dante.
Pretty much.
He's more jokey.
So instead of being like playing 4, be like, who is this fucking punk? You play DMC5, it's like that punk became cool.
Yeah, I mean, he was already cool. Like I said, he was already cool. He was just more serious because Dante was still the jokester, and now he's a jokester. And Dante's still around.
Yeah, Dante's in hell right now. So.
And he's driving.
He has nowhere. He's on his bike.
And by the looks of him, he still looks like he's still gonna joke around. So we're gonna have just 2 jokesters be like, you know what I mean? So that's gonna be fun. I can't wait. We have Cuphead, not 2, but DLC. We got some Cuphead DLC announced. The delicious last course. It has our favorite cups. Have you seen the trailer for this?
No.
Alright, bro. We'll watch it after this podcast. But you should see not Cuphead, but Mugman's face, bro. When they're like, what's your favorite cups? Mugman, you know, like Cuphead, Mugman. This man is doing like look. I mean, you guys can't see, but I'm gonna show Adrian. This man's like this. He's like,
yo, stop.
Like he's doing that type of shit, bro. He's like revving his arms and like smiling hard as fuck.
Stop.
Bro, it's weird as shit. Like he's a goof, bro. I don't even. It's weird, but I love it.
No.
And now they're adding a new character who we've seen before, but now she's a playable character. Miss Chalice is a character now. They mugged the
They cupped her up.
They cupped her up pretty much, yeah. So that's cool. I mean, me and Adrian already beat the game, and we suffered through it, and now they got DLC already coming. Ooh. I'm not saying that we're gonna play it on the channel, but I'm not saying that we aren't gonna play it.
We'll see. We'll see.
After what we've been through, I don't know. But yeah, it's cool, man. I'm glad that they're making DLC for it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Expanding upon the Cuphead universe. Next we got Jump Force.
Yeah, whatever.
It's
like no.
You like anime? This is for you.
You want to see Goku fight Naruto
again
in New York City? Yeah.
God.
Get Jump Force. It's not J-Star's Victory versus 2.
No,
It's Jump Force. Don't worry. That trailer of Zoro fighting Sasuke, that totally is not going to be broken to shit.
Well, I mean, look. This is all. I'm going to say what I'm going to have to say, and that's it. If you like anime, and if you liked what Jump Force was or J-Stars, I mean, it's a game for you. I mean, I personally don't find it like entertaining or anything at all, but I mean, it's cool that it's here, and that's all I gotta say. And that Light is now what seemed to be a playable character, but is now announced that he isn't a playable character. So I'm just questioning as to why he was at the end of the trailer.
Wait, who?
Light. From the
definitely. Oh, Light Yagami.
Yeah. Apparently he was at the end of the trailer, standing on a building, and everyone was like, "Oh, I guess he's a playable character." And then they came out with it, and they were like, "No, he's not a playable character. He's just a character for story purposes." And I'm like, "Why'd you show it like that, though? Why'd you show it? Whatever." I mean,
and then you have the balls. They might as well. They should have just not said that and just let people find that out in the game. But fuck us.
Nah. Well, I mean, they don't want people to play the game and be disappointed and felt lied to. So they got to make sure that people got it understood. But yeah, so there's that. Dying Light 2. Dying Light, the first one is like Dead Island, but with parkour, so it's cooler. But and the story is not so great, but hey, it's still a fun game. So it's cool that they're making a second one. It now has like a bunch of, you can do all this choice shit. It's like a David Cage game. Battletoads is just coming out of left field. That's nuts. Yeah. I was like, oh.
Never played it.
I have no history with Battletoads, but I know who they are.
And I've heard people say some shit.
And that it's just coming around. They didn't show anything, but this. That's shit. When it comes around, it comes around. Hopefully it's not bad.
The man's about a grappling hook into a tornado now. Bet.
So yeah, Just Cause 4 is coming around, even though it felt like we just got Just Cause 3, but apparently no one really liked it. So now we got 4, and yeah, now it has a giant tornado, just like the first game. Apparently, the first game also had a tornado, and now they're like, guess what? We're bringing it back.
It's a Sharknado now.
Yeah, now Sharknado. Now you can grapple into a tornado. And then they ended it off with Gears of War 5, which I like Gears, but you know, I mean, it looks more interesting than 4, and I played 4, so I hope it is interesting. And Marcus, for some reason, looks younger, even though he should be older.
Still alive? Like,
and he's still alive. What the fuck?
I thought they'd kill him off for.
And his son looks older than him now, and it's super weird.
Like, Dad, you're more under stress than I am.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, they actually closed it off with Cyberpunk 2077. And that game looks good. Looks good. I mean, they didn't show gameplay and stuff, but it looks good. Apparently, they show gameplay behind closed doors. And at that point, it's just like, why didn't you show us?
It could have been a dude walking down the street for all we cared. That's all.
Apparently, they showed a couple things more than just that. And it's also going to be in first person, they said. Except for when you're driving in a car and stuff like that. So they're doing like kind of like a Deus Ex thing. Yeah, so I mean, it's a cyberpunk world. I'm excited for it. I'll wait. They didn't show much, but what they did show, it seemed cool. Okay, so next we'll do Square Enix, in which they got Tomb Raider. They showed off that. Captain Spirit, which we talked about. Babylon's Fall, which I don't know. I don't know what all it showed. It was like some type of like Dark Souls, but it's made by Platinum, so I'm excited. So I'm like, the fuck is this? And they didn't really show much, but it's made by Platinum, so buy it.
A Platinum Dark Souls.
I don't know, bro. It looks not. I don't know.
Be a hack and slash of shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. And it just costs 4. The Quiet Man, which is bizarre. Which is bizarre because it's about some guy who beats up some people in the alley, but he's also deaf. That's all they showed. So it looks neat. Looks unique, but I mean, I'm not excited because that was all they showed. And that was about it. Wasn't much. So Ubisoft. What did they show off? Oh well, they showed off Assassin's Creed.
Roman Empire.
That's right. They showed off Assassin's Creed, or just Creed. They should just
Creed Odyssey.
Creed Odyssey, because there's no. It feels like it's not Assassins no more, but there's still. Hey, Origins was good. This is obviously just based off of Origins, but I liked Origins even though it wasn't as much of assassinating or assassins anymore. But it's still good. So, well, yeah, I'll probably pick that one up too. Just Dance, but no one cares. Beyond Good and Evil 2, they showed off a little bit more of that, but no gameplay. Still looks neat, but I don't know what it's gonna play like until gameplay. So we'll see. You know, some guy when the Trials Rising, which is a new Trials game. I mean, I played a couple of the Trials games, but you know, after a while, you're just like, it's just Trials. I mean, hey, if you like Trials, I mean, you like Trials, right? Apparently some guy came on stage, if you saw their press conference, and this man, he like fell onto, like, you know, like they have the little podiums or whatever for talking and stuff. This man fell and tripped on. He's like, oh, but he did it on purpose or whatever. Oh, okay. I was just like, bro, what the fuck?
Like, yo.
I was like, damn, bro. Hey, it worked, I guess. He wanted to trip on it, and it worked. I was like, what kind of goofy ass shit? Ubisoft. That's why we keep you around, Ubisoft. The Division. Got more DLC for Mario's and Rabbids. Now it has Donkey Kong's bitch ass. Yeah, see, look, he's getting a thumbs up. I mean, that's alright. I mean, I didn't play the game, so I don't have anything to say on it. Skull and Bones, which we talked about, which is delayed, which I talked about the boats. You know, that boat shit. That boat life. Transference, which is some weird
creepy VR game.
It's a VR game, yeah. I don't got VR, so I can't play. Yeah, I can't get immersed. Starlink.
Yeah, this came out of left field.
They put Star Fox in it apparently because they feel like if not, then no one would pick it up. But obviously, if it's Star Fox, it's only for Switch, or not the game, but you know, to have Star Fox in the game, it's only for Switch. So we gotta buy the Switch version. So automatically the Switch version is better. But that's cool. If you, this game's just like, you know what the game's about? I mean, there's not really much to, I don't know. All I know is that you can use toys and stuff to, you know, kind of like amiibos, but you can build like your StarCraft toy and put it in the game. It's very bizarre, but hey, they're doing a thing, man. Look at Miyamoto.
Man.
Yeah, this man, look, he look happy, bro. He's like, look at what I got.
Oh, yeah,
I got my own little.
I got my own Star Fox.
David Adrian.
They go all.
Shit. But yeah, for
no,
Honor.
that's a Dark Souls boss.
Oh yeah. They got that's got a big expansion where they're adding Mongolia. Oh well, they're adding Chinese people.
I like how you.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. So let's stick with Mongolian.
I'm sorry. That's all racist. My bad. But yeah, they're adding the Chinese, right?
Yeah, a new faction, 4 new fighters, some reveals single player content.
Yeah, and they're the new faction, and they look cool, man. They look cool.
Oh, there's more Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, well, we already talked about Creed. You know, you can Spartan kick people because you know
that's what all the assassins.
That's what they all did in Rome. You know?
All the assassins Spartan.
Or Greece, I guess.
Yeah, ancient Greece, they all.
Yeah, just Spartan kick everybody.
This is Sparta. The Assassin's Creed version.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed version.
Nintendo.
All right. We did Square. We did. Did we do EA?
No.
Oh god. All right, we'll do EA real quick since it wasn't great. So yeah, obviously the Battlefield 5. I mean, Battlefield. I mean, there's not really much to say. Oh yeah, Respawn. As
Old
working
Infinity
on
War. Old Infinity War. Or Infinity Ward. There we go. Respawn.
There's like a couple people that were from Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
And then they made Respawn.
The first Infinity.
And then they worked with, you know, they decided to go with EA. But yeah, now they're working on a Jedi, a new Star Wars game, like single player Star Wars game. So yeah,
Cool.
That's what I want actually.
The game takes place during the times of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope.
Yeah, it weird. Like it's weird. I don't know why there, but
So my question is, will it be like
shortly after 3?
Okay, so before the bad movie started, cool.
Yeah.
Before Obi-Wan had the higher ground.
Before mitochondria, whatever the fuck. So bad. Why would they do that? Oh my god.
Before he had the higher ground.
Yeah, before the more powerful the Jedi you are, it's all in your bloodstreams. So alright, whatever. And then of course, Battlefront 2. It's getting stuff.
Whatever.
Yeah. Unravel 2. That's cool. I never played the first one, but it's neat that EA is actually supporting something not, EA. So I'm always down for that. I always root for that.
Where the pack's at for this game.
And so the fact that they're making a second game of, something that wasn't EA like in the first place, I'm down. That's cool. Sea of Solitude, which is also a neat indie thing that EA seems like they wouldn't make, but are. So I'm down with that too. But they didn't really show much, so there's not really much to say. They're doing some
Command and Conquer. It's been old.
This is a Command and Conquer.
We're turning on the mobile game. Never mind. Turn off.
It's this is a mobile game, right?
Yes, it's returning as a mobile game
of an RTS. So
they're putting.
I mean, I don't have an opinion on this. Telling by what Adrian just said, he doesn't have an opinion on this either.
That sucks. That's just gonna piss off a lot of people.
If anything, it's bad.
That's bad.
Was that an old game?
Yeah, it's a classic PC RTS game. And the fact that it's
now you can play it on the go.
I guess now you can play it on the go.
Your favorite, right? Yeah. Well, shit. And Anthem.
Yeah, what about Destiny?
Yeah. We got Anthem now. Anthem.
Wasn't this a turn off that they weren't gonna release the multiplayer yet? Wasn't it didn't they say that shit?
For Anthem?
Yeah.
No?
They said something and a lot of people got pissed.
Well, not that I know of. I'm excited for it, but not super excited for it. I'm just gonna see, because the last trailer they showed off the first time, I was excited because it looked, like its own thing. But now this time when they showed off a trailer again, it just looked like third-person Destiny. So I was like, But we'll see. I'm still anticipating it. You know what I mean? But it's gonna play like Destiny, and I know it will. I won't be too excited, but we'll see. We'll see. Does this interest you, or? Because actually, I don't know. Because it seemed like this might, but I don't know. Not really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro. Why? It's got cool Iron Man suits and stuff, bro.
I'll go watch the movie then.
Oh. Damn. Ooh, okay. What if friends get it?
Of course, if friends get it, of course I'll hop on it. Because I see all my friends playing. It's like, I gotta fucking play this stupid ass game. I gotta play this game.
Now I gotta do the anthem.
Yeah, I gotta pledge allegiance now.
Yeah, now I gotta pledge allegiance.
Nintendo.
But yeah. So, should we do Nintendo? Nah, Bethesda. Gotta leave one of the better ones. Get through these first. Got Rage 2. When I played Rage 1, I was kind of interested in it, but I never got it. But this looks cool. It's like a Borderlands mixed with Mad Max, and that's cool. Speaking of Borderlands, when's 3 coming around?
No idea.
I'm waiting, bro. Can it sooner than later, please? But yeah, now they did Doom Eternal, the first Doom that Doom 2016. That was fun. That was good. I actually suggest getting that. Adrian can. Maybe for the Switch or something. It's actually good. It's fun. Just, you know, run around shooting demons, you know what I mean? Go to hell, come back from hell. It's good fun.
Yeah, I played a fair little bit of Doom back in the day, but it's just like, alright, I have my fair share. I wasn't really hooked on it.
Damn,
I just played it.
Damn.
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. Well, then they're making the second one. They got Prey, more stuff for it. I mean, I own Prey, but I never played it. I mean, it's Prey. I mean, me personally, I never thought it was exciting, but I mean, the DLC, Wolfenstein Youngblood got DLC. Now you can play as BJ's twin daughters, and it's multiplayer or co-op, I guess. And that's cool. Also, another game, Wolfenstein. It's also good. Play it, Adrian.
Oh God.
I'll force you. I'll be like, come here, play this game.
I guess we're gonna record it then.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. We're not promising anything. Okay, and then for Fallout 76, which they talked for like 12 minutes about, but
get the game.
This
will be our only game. If it looks like it, no.
The hell?
It looks like a mutant. Some kind of like. I mean, it looks like a dragon.
Oh, well, that's too much.
What is that? Who the hell was he? I think you can click on the picture too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then enhance.
That looks like some sort of monster. It's not a dragon.
Yeah.
It's like some giant cockroach looking thing.
Yeah, it looks like a dragon.
Something from Cloverfield.
Yeah. That's where all the monsters come from.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then we got the Elder Scrolls Blades, because, you know, can't stop pushing that Elder Scrolls game. And then we got Starfield, which is a new game that they announced finally, because when I was watching Bethesda, bro, I was legit talking about how they always push out the same games, and it's always a sequel of the games, you know what I mean? And it's just like, where are the new games, bro? From Bethesda, where are your new games? And then they showed this, I'm like, finally. And then, you know, Elder Scrolls 6, of course, but that doesn't mean anything to me because there's no gameplay.
And it ain't coming, and apparently that they said they're going for next gen anyway.
Oh, well, yeah. So it's gonna be a minute, man.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, we're making it, but you're not getting it for a while.
Yeah, it's like, we're making it, but we're not. I was like, I already knew that.
I don't know.
It's Elder Scrolls. Y'all not gonna let that go.
I mean, y'all have to make this look
perfect. It's pretty much in your
like,
blood.
Just looking at the fucking trailer here, it's like, they definitely about to fuck
it's
this
in
up.
It's in your bloodstreams now.
They definitely can't fuck this
We're gonna
up.
review this. 6.2.
I'm hip. That was all the people that were waiting, just like, those are all the diehard fans, the true fans.
Yeah. Okay, and then so yeah, you know, I already knew that was coming. But
that's 6.2 million of the niggas that will kill nigga for Bethesda.
for an Elder Scrolls.
For Elder Scrolls, they'll kill niggas for.
I'll do it for Elder Scrolls. Yeah. Okay, now we got Nintendo. Look at Daisy. She in Smash. So yeah, Nintendo. They showed off some Super Mario Party. I like Mario Party. I mean, I liked 4, 5, 7. Those are the only ones I like. We're closing the doors there, but that's cool. I mean, they're good. Of course, they're gonna do Super Mario. They're gonna do a Mario Party at some point, but it's just weird that they didn't call it a number this time. They're just like Super. We can't do a number again.
We're
already up to like 11 or some shit.
If we say Mario Party 12, I'll be like, fuck.
I mean, I don't care about the numbers really. But yeah, they got that. They got DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I played some of that, and then I stopped. I'll come back to it eventually, hopefully. But yeah, they got DLC for that. That's nice. Fire Emblem. I was excited for this one because I forgot for a second about Fire Emblem, and then they showed Fire Emblem, and I was like, oh yeah, Fire Emblem. I forgot. So I'm excited for this one. And it's coming out next year. In spring, so I guess it's called 3 Houses. I thought that was like a title just to say 3 Houses, but I guess it's called subtitled 3 Houses.
Fine.
It's goddamn Game of Thrones.
That's what I'm saying. Can you just put a the, bro? That's kind of triggering me a little bit. Just put a the.
3 Houses.
The 3 Houses, bro.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It doesn't bother me as much, but they got you.
It's pissing me. It's 3 Houses. I'm like,
three houses, just 3.
It's 3 houses.
What about the 3 houses? Okay, and then yeah, we did Fortnite. We saw this one coming.
You can't add your shit though.
What?
You can't add your. You have to make a new account on the Switch. You can't add your
for
Epic game.
PS4.
Yeah.
So yeah, a thing about this Fortnite real quick is that apparently if you have a PS4 Fortnite account and you want to play on the Switch or Xbox or whatever, you have to make a new account because you can't transfer because they won't allow that shit because PS4 is I don't know what they're doing, man. They're a little stingy about crossplay.
Sony's just so stingy.
It's so bad, man.
God damn.
And that's why Nintendo and Microsoft, they did that little advertisement of saying survive together because on the Switch and Xbox you can do, and even on PC. But PS4 is not joining the group of fun, man. They're being assholes right now.
They don't want to see Sackboy run across the screen
Come on,
and call
man,
it Halo.
Yeah.
They don't want to see meet Sackboy, meet Master Chief.
Yeah, meet Mario. Everybody all together. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's coming around, so that's cool. We got Hollow Knight, which I have, but I haven't played. I have a lot of games, but I haven't played.
I have it on PC. I haven't gotten that far, but the much I played, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like every every roguelike indie game that's been out for that comes out.
Does it like you die and you end up like a whole different area?
Yeah, you die and you end up where you last saved.
But wait, is it like is it already like structured dungeons or
it's already a structured dungeon.
Okay.
So like I said, it's like every roguelike indie that's been coming out.
Okay, so it plays like rogue indie, but it's not like one.
No.
Okay.
They just put a bunch of bosses in there. It's like, here we go. Platform.
Yeah. That's cool. It looks neat. Maybe I'll play it one day. And I think and then they ended it with Smash. They had a game called Deus Machina, I think, which is kind of like Armored Core, I guess. But you can customize your character and like your mech. It seems like a cool game, bro. I don't know why it's not on here, but because that was legit the first thing they showed. But all right. But yeah, Deus Machina is like some mech game. It looks really neat. I actually might pick that one up. And then Smash Brothers Ultimate, because it's got everybody. It's got Link, it got Samus, all Links, all 3 Links, or 4. What was it?
Toon Link,
3.
Link.
There's 3. All Links, all the Linkies. Mario with the cap, because it's the newest thing. They got everybody. You see this list? They got everybody. And then they added Ridley. Because everybody wanted a Ridley. Everybody wanted it. It started out as a joke at first. But then people were actually serious about it. So Nintendo was like, okay, we heard you. So they added Ridley, if you didn't know about that. I mean, this is cool. Everybody's back, man. I'm down with that. Snake, that's all I needed. I mean, for some reason they flattened his ass for some reason, but I don't know what the purpose of that was, but okay. I mean, they want to do that, that's alright. But yeah, I mean, Smash is Smash. If you haven't played Smash, then I don't know. I guess you never owned a Nintendo system? Go play some Smash. That's all I'm saying. And then you got the Splatoon.
You got octopus lings.
Yeah, they got their amiibos and stuff. Oh, look at that cutie. You stop that. Don't be like them. And yeah, that was Nintendo. No Metroid Prime 4. No. What else was the? It was another game. The only one I can think of is Metroid Prime 4. They didn't show that. There was another game people were upset that they didn't show. A Nintendo's thing. Yeah, some people were disappointed with this one because mainly they focus on Smash, and that was why. But shit, I was okay with it. And last we got Sony, which they weirdly did some weird shit where they're like, let's make a whole stage for all, because they didn't have too many games that they wanted to show off. They had like 4 pretty much. So they thought, let's show off each game in their own like theater, bruh. So for The Last of Us 2, obviously was coming around. They made a whole theater like the beginning, like, cause they were in a barn that had like lights, like, you know, wired around, and it was just like in the trailer. And then after the trailer was over, they're like, all right, we gotta spend like 10-15 minutes waiting for everyone to move over to the other theater. And I think they were gonna do that for all 4 of the games, but then they were just, I think like midway they were like, let's not do that. Sounds stupid. But yeah, they showed off The Last of Us. I mean, it looks very gruesome. I mean, Ellie shoots someone in the face and you see the bullet hole, and then, like, you cut
that
like,
guy's throat.
Yeah, bro, like, it's very visceral, bro.
Damn.
It's crazy. Ellie's all grown, bro, and more violent than ever.
I'm out.
Why gotta be like that? But yeah, they're improving their tech, as Naughty Dog always does. Ghost of
Tsushima.
Yeah,
Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. Very cool. I liked it when I saw it. You see this?
No, but it looks interesting.
Yeah.
It was a samurai, so I was already hooked.
Yeah. It's just like, oh shit.
Like, I didn't have to watch it. I just see a guy with a sword.
Samurai?
I see a samurai. I'm just like,
you got me.
he already gonna kill everybody.
Yeah, that's my man's.
I'm hip. I fucks with him.
Yeah, it's a cool like, I don't know what to really call it. I mean, I guess the combat was more like Batman, you know what I mean? That XX, you know, YY type. Okay,
so this is what this type. Because when I saw this,
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was gonna be from Dark Souls until I saw the other jump.
Yeah, the other one, yeah.
Yeah, the other jump.
We got another one. We got another Japanese, like, samurai game. Yeah, it's made by Sucker Punch, who made Infamous, and those games are good.
Mm-hmm.
So this game looks good. So I'm excited.
No, I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks neat. You know, samurai
it's
stuff.
It's a fucking
man.
samurai, bro.
Yeah. Well, what do you not like?
It's samurai country.
And it looks like Witcher. You know, like Witcher samurai game. You know what I mean? Like a big open environment where you walk around. You know, as a samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that. It's neat. Alright, come on, samurais, bro. And we got Control, which is made by Remedy. That also made Max Payne, Alan Wake, and Quantum Break.
That main character better be named Red.
Red?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Damn.
But it looks okay. I'm not too excited, but because it kind of reminds me of Quantum Break, obviously. I'm just like, this game already exists pretty much, but yeah, that's their new game. Oh yeah, fuck. Resident Evil 2 remastered, bro. That's coming around next year.
That's cool.
It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
I never played Resident Evil 2, but I watched like a full playthrough of it.
Yeah, it's good.
And I mean, I like Resident Evil, so I mean, it's already like, you already took my money.
Now when they put the 3 remastered, that's when I'm gonna do a backflip for hype.
Yeah.
Once I see my man
they
Nemesis,
probably,
they will do it. Once I see my man Nemesis live, and I'm like,
it depends on how good 2 sells.
It's gonna sell. It's 2.
And honestly, it's gonna be pretty decent. It looks good, so it's just like, if it does, you know, well, which it probably will, then they'll probably do 3.
Sora the fucking pirate now.
And then yeah, so Sora, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean, they showed off that place too, which was, you know, it was in 2, so. But now they got outfits for it.
Now they have outfits now.
Yeah.
Not just Halloween.
Yeah.
They're not ghouls. They're also pirates now.
They're also pirates. Yeah. So that's cool. More Kingdom Hearts. Death Stranding. Still, no one understands what the fuck it is. They even showed gameplay. I'm still confused.
I knew I was gonna be lost, so I didn't watch it.
Because they walked, and that's it. There was no combat, though. You see like some type of weird gun for like a second, and then that's it. I'm just like
Norman Reedus, what's the plan?
Yeah, what's your plan, bro? Like, where did combat at? I don't understand.
You fighting or sneaking?
And then he was sneaking, and then he got like swallowed up by like those weird invisible men, and then like they took him down into like the abyss, and I was like, I don't understand. What is this game? I'm done. I want to know what this game is, but apparently Kojima doesn't want us to know until it comes out. So until it comes out, we won't know what this game is. I don't know, because we know Kojima and we know he makes good games. So I guess he just wants us to believe that he's gonna make a good game.
I guess.
But I still like to know what the game is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll still buy it even if I don't understand.
All you gotta do is just tell us what's it about, and
but I just need to know some plot and some is it? What's the combat? Because I know there's combat, but you haven't shown it yet. But you know, that's Death Stranding. I got Neo 2, which is fuck yeah.
I mean, I've never played the first one, so
I never played the first one, but I bought it, and I haven't played it yet. But I will.
Well, like you and this guy in the article, I need to finish that first game.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to finish the first. Yeah. But I don't care. I'll still play this. Yeah. So it's pretty much just like Dark Souls, but it's who made this? Tecmo.
Yeah,
it's their version, I think. Yeah, because Bandai has
the other that
anime one.
Yeah.
That I'm excited for. Vein. Code Vein.
Code Vein.
And I'm interested in that. I think that when does it come out? September?
Soon.
Yeah.
It's around the corner.
I'm excited for that one. And then yeah, so Tecmo Koei decided to make their own Dark Souls, and so now they're making a second one. I'm like, all right, maybe I should play the first one, so I can play the second one. And then got Spider-Man. Yeah, we got the song. But yeah, it looks good. They showed off the Sinister 6, I think, or at least most of them. And I mean, Spider-Man. It's got the Batman combat, but with more webs. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna pick it up. You know, looks good. Looks better than the last Spider-Man game. I'll tell you that. And it's from Software, but I like to say the name of the game, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so
that's too Frenchy for me.
I was gonna attempt for a second, but no. But as you can tell, it's right there. It's up top. It's right there. But yeah, it's from Software, but it's
They're
a
on
VR
site.
game. I don't know what this game is, but it's a game.
Duran and C.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Duran and C. I mean, it was like for E in French, it's like E. Yeah, say E like E.
Yeah.
Duran and C. Whatever.
Once again, VR. I can't be too interested in it because I don't have VR. So.
I don't look at shit. I look at my screen.
Yeah.
Like.
But yeah, that was Sony, and that's everybody. That's E3, bro. That was E3. So overall thoughts?
It was pretty bland. It's like no.
Bro.
I mean, for real, I didn't. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I didn't really care. I didn't watch it this year.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it, of course.
I didn't really care for much of this year.
I mean, I'll tell you that it was okay, but obviously it wasn't the most hype here. You know what I mean? But it had some bangers, man. You know, Devil May Cry. You know, actual release date for Kingdom Hearts. You know, more stuff on Death Stranding. Actual gameplay this time, but we're still confused as to what it is. There was some stuff. You know what I mean? But I mean, obviously it wasn't a. You know, it's kind of hard for E3 to be a. You know, like super good. You know what I mean? You know, either E3. Usually E3 is either like, yeah, that was okay, or that this was bad. And this one was, it was okay. You know what I mean? So, you know, I liked it. I mean, obviously, I feel like Microsoft took it this year in terms of like presentation.
Right.
Because they had all the good games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They showed off all the good games. And, you know, even like for Square and like, you know, like Ubisoft and stuff, like some of their games were already at Microsoft's one, you know. So when we saw like, you know, Tomb Raider again, I was like, yeah, I mean, we already saw that in Microsoft, you know what I mean? So the fact that Microsoft was first, actually no, they weren't first, they were second, I think. Someone, it's either EA was the first presentation, and then like the next day it was Microsoft. But EA obviously it wasn't that interesting. So, you know, when Microsoft had all the good games, I was like, this was good. And though I would say that like Nintendo was close, I mean Microsoft, like I said, all the games. And that Devil May Cry, bro, was a good one, bro. Devil May Cry. Demon ass.
Take you some demon ass.
So yeah, it was okay. You know what I mean? They gave me some games to look forward to. All right. So there you go. There was E3. Let's see. It's coming out on the channel. And what are we excited for? So what's coming on the channel? Rogue Galaxy. That one's gonna go on forever. That game's gonna go on.
That's pretty much gonna be the main series. That's a channel. That's a channel's. That's a channel's
exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive right there.
Channel exclusive.
We have a AA network, Rogue Galaxy.
Oh yeah, we got that. We got Star Wars.
We have Boy.
We have God of War going. What else we have going?
What else we have going?
Is that it?
Yeah, for now, yeah, that's it. Right now,
I'm thinking, yeah, that's what we got right now. And we're just gonna keep going on with that until things are done.
Yeah, and then we come up with something else to play.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're looking forward to.
Kick some demon ass.
Well, yeah,
that's spring. That's in spring.
Yeah, that's coming out next year, bro. We gotta wait for that one. But in terms of next month, where's my where is it? There it is. I actually, like I said, the last podcast, that because we always forget, like what game's coming out next month. I was like, I'll make sure to bring like a list or something next time. So I found myself a list of games. Hold up, let's get to July, because this one has all the games. All right, so we had July. So I'll tell you what games I'm looking forward to July. Well, first of all, let me zoom up because I cannot see. The games I can say I'm looking forward to is probably
I'll tell you just the Mega Man Legacy Collection.
The Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I'm looking forward to. And
I don't know if you've ever
Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, there's that.
Also I'm looking forward to.
They're making a Mushroom Wars too, or they're putting it on Switch. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's just it's just a little it's an RTS thing.
Yeah.
I
assume so. Yeah.
Yeah. This is where you take your points to another point, and the more numbers there, have people go. It was a really interesting game. That was like my first RTS. I'm like, this is pretty catchy. Shit, little mushroom niggas fighting. This is crazy.
Toads.
Ow.
But you hurt yourself?
No.
Oh, I thought you were like, ow.
Captain Toad, treasure tracker.
Yeah, we got that.
Hotel Transylvania.
That's right. I ain't excited for that one, but it's coming.
Sleep tight.
But yeah, so pretty much just Mega Man.
For me, just the Mega Man Collection 1 and 2, Mushroom, and Octopath.
Octopath Traveler, and I guess Sonic Mania Plus, but I haven't beat Sonic Mania, so can't be too excited, but I'm excited that it's a thing, so that's cool. So yeah, that's what I'm excited for coming out. Alright, so there you go. I guess that's the ending of our podcast here.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, number 3.
Well, that's this recording. Your boy's gonna go get some fruit snacks after this.
Oh wow. Okay.
Haven't eaten the day and a half.
My boy, are you trying to kill yourself?
Sure. It's like,
no, bro.
It's not killing myself. It's called intermittent fasting.
Oh.
Or it's called the what they say, fasting.
Fasting.
Yeah.
Blasting.
And killing yourself blasting.
Blasting. Oh my god. Yeah. So there you go. As always, we are AA Retro. I've got a channel called AA Retro. Hopefully at some point we can go onto other platforms, but as for now, the only platform that we are on is YouTube, so there you go. I guess that's about it. That's all that really needs to be said, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I need to say that, I DDT'd my animals at night, before I go to bed.
In terms of in terms of stuff that has to be said, I do have stuff to say, but not now. In another video later.
Another video.
Yeah.
Like you do crimes?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell everyone like the shit I do after hours.
Oh, like crime stories.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone my crime stories. So.
Oh man.
And then in a future video, in edit, I have to put a little update before putting it up there.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So we're gonna discuss this after. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at uninvited AKM.
The fuck's you pointing at me for?
Because I was prepared to. Shut up. I was prepared to. And also, you can. Adrian has a Twitch channel.
Twitch.tv at Ninja95.
There you go.
And
so if you want to follow him for whenever he decides to do streams and such others, and if he wants to blow his ass out on stream, there you go. Follow that. Go watch him do that. His IRL on shitting on the toilet.
I'll make love with the penguin.
And then Twitch will shut him down
like fast
because he's like, how dare you record yourself taking a shit?
And it's like, well, that's what your platform is.
Oh god. Alright. We're done here.
Bye.
Bye.